Which one of you limpic motherfucking pages? You. And I'll just message the group. Yeah, not everything has been fully implemented for the macros I've created, but a decent portion has been. So you'll see the different stuff. We
Yeah.
are also live. Excuse me. Light chat. I'm a shapeshifter. Do 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 do.
Nice, nice one. Go back.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Arigato. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Oh, nice one.
What'd you call me? Make me look real for a second.
Exactly what I called you. Oh, yeah, I could do that.
How you doing, Lou?
All right, I just had a shower.
Right on, right on.
We're probably gonna spend a little bit of the first half of our session today going over some of the new stuff I've added. I talked with Evie and Payless about it for a bit, and they got a chance to see some of it. So, with both of you and the audience being able to watch now, I'm gonna slip the audience view to F11. You guys can see on the right-hand side now. Go ahead, Lance or Cyber, can you just shoot one or two of your macros? You should see some listed.
Oh, those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of
How do I
self-explanatory. Huh?
uh how do I use my I legit forgot to check.
So, when you open your character sheet for Cyber Vault, you'll have three selections. There's the character sheet, which I'll need both of you to fill out with the appropriate information from the bio area. And then there's the third tab called Abilities and Attributes. Attributes and Abilities. On the third tab, there are
Oh, I
uh,
see it.
yeah, on the right-hand side, those are macros. So go ahead, hit that roll button for me. It's like a little dice thing underneath initiative or underneath throwing skill. There you go. So now whenever I ask you, hey, can you roll for initiative? You can just simply hit that button. You can even hit the little thing that says show in macro bar. So that way at the bottom of your screen, you'll always have a little section that you can just hit and say, okay, cool, I rolled for my initiative. I'm always ready for it. Make it nice and easy for us. Go ahead and do the same thing for throwing skill.
Okay. Uh I'm clicking but nothing is oh, it's asking skill level. Let me just type that.
There you go. So it's going to read very blandly right now. I'm planning to add more stuff to it to make it look better. But for the current moment, it's read what it needs to. When you hover over the results, you'll see it says 2d6. And then when you hover over the damage, it reads 2d6. So if the 7 was to hit, then the 6 is the damage you roll, to keep things simple. Same with the McKinley style. McKinley, you rolled 3 at your martial art in your martial style. So you roll two ones and a 4 plus 3, which is the your strength modifier. If that 9 went to hit, then the 10 is the damage you roll. You see what I'm doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
talk about Cyric real quick with throwing skill. I know that Cyric has a special bonus for every time he throws at the first target he hits. This damage roll doesn't represent that. This is just a starting point for me to go, okay, you rolled 6 damage. So this is the modifier of what I'm going to be changing because of your throwing skill and adding on to more damage or less damage accordingly. This is so that we can all easily understand what dice numbers have been thrown and doesn't make it too hard just to see the results. Now, I need you guys to quickly fill out your character sheets correctly. If you already did so, that's great. But I'll need you guys to quickly fill them out because the second part of this is to walk and to introduce the AI, the API for not AI, but the API for overarms. I'll use Lance to show this off. Oh, I don't get to see character sheets. Whoops, never mind. Oh, no character sheet
You mean
seat
your
for me.
AP ones?
No, 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 no. When you are looking at the character sheet, there are 3 sections. The first section is called character sheet. Click that. On the character sheet section, you're going to have the overarms, like overarm character sheet look. I need you to change the values in edit mode, and I want all the values to be accurate to your character sheet in the bio and information. Then when you're done filling out all the information, even including AP names, if you have the names for each AP, that'd be also really helpful. Your vice, virtue, and drive. You do not need to fill out your bio and appearance and inventory. That's already handled in your bio and info sheet. Actually, you don't need to fill out the vice virtue. I'll make it just easier for you to see. But if you have all your stats ready, uh, go to click play mode. When you hit play mode, that is when the character sheet changes. You'll see it change where you will no longer have the drop down arrows, but it'll be like this white bar, and then you can start clicking any of the skill stats that you have. So you can click a dexterity check when you click the little star next to it, or a speed check when you click a little star next to it. I'm not talking crazy, right?
All right.
You guys are following me, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
No, no, it makes sense to you guys.
Yeah. You want to update the shield for actual stats so that when we need to roll them, just click instead of fumbling the thing on on the left.
Yeah, great. Um, give me a dexterity check. I can see you're adding your dexterity stuff. I can see you're changing your stats, Cyrix. So give me, yeah. Oh,
Like that.
yep, there you go. Yeah, and when we hover over it, we can see the dexterity dice and value. Thank you, Kalis, for the raid. Ah, yes.
Ah, sorry.
Hello.
Well, good news, the last match was quick. Turned the corner and oh look, entire enemy. Blah!
Well, we're doing the housekeeping section, so great that you joined us now. I'll have uh,
No, did not mean to do that.
Evie and Trinity handle theirs when they can. Uh, I think you're already in roll 20, but have your character sheet open. We'll just do left to right. Um,
Oh
edit your
god.
character. Yeah, you'll need to edit your character sheet so that it reflects your current stats.
I don't think my HP is a D4. Oh, it doesn't have just, huh.
Let me look at your character sheet. I'll let Simon do his thing, because everything should be right for you. Uh, his HP is times 2. You're D6. No, you're D12 for HP. I have you for 24 max.
Oh, VT12, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
damn, it's been a while since we had to look at that.
Well, no, that's why I have a section dedicated to all of your stats.
I told you, I've got my own subcodex.
And then there's also the Hell's Wrath section you'll need a reference for the other section, the bottom section. Your top
Oh,
section is your stats, the bottom section is your anima power.
Sage
So
dubs.
make sure your anima power is also reflected the same way correctly. All your stats, for the most part, should be the same. This is really unfortunate Evie can't be here with us. I know he has a medical emergency with his father. I do hope everything goes well. It's rather unfortunate since this is the session that I'm going to try to hand out level outs. Since we're in a reasonable part of the time in the session that in the role play, I think it's a little enough that you guys can earn respectable levels as appropriate. Lance and anyone at level 9, you're not leveling up. Don't ask for it.
Alright, on the Falcone character sheet, top stars Falcone, bottom stars Elsarath.
Yes, that's the as it's needed to be, because
Okay.
that's where you will reference all of your powers and abilities. Anytime I ask you to make a check for me, I need you to click any of those respectively.
Oh, yeah, he is junction on. Yep, alright.
All right.
Looks solid.
Just put your level and put your anima name. That's it. Hell's Wrath, you leveled up to 9. Yeah, Falcone, you turned to level 9.
Oh, I have myself at level 8, but okay.
No, I know. You now level up to
Okay,
9.
so...
I've updated your character sheet to say 9, and just update your player sheet to say 9, yeah. And then update your character sheet with the level up to 9. Zynric, I believe you've also leveled up. I had to double check your level.
Does Hellsarath need to be put to 9 on his character sheet?
No, 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 no. You are the anima user. He's just,
Okay.
yeah. His stuff is respectively your stuff. So,
I know last time we checked stats, you said we were at level 7 because you switched from third anima to instead you switched around the bonuses for level 7 and 10 around.
okay. So
Oh,
level 7 was your most recent level up. Not, I'm gonna give you a new level up. So you haven't had any new level up any time recently, right?
Yeah, I registered my stats for after we beat All Eyes. I know we talked about it.
Um, fighting, fighting Ven and surviving. Um, beating through the event of the Place of Heaven is enough experience points too. So yeah, I'd give you a level up. Cliff's
Okay.
levels up. Oh, also Nero levels up.
what kind of anima is God's Rockabye? A defender?
Fighter. No, fighter.
What?
So I'm at level 8 then?
Yes. I've updated your
Um,
personal character sheet, bio sheet to read such. And Edmund is leveled up
Okay.
to 6. And I'll read his personal character sheet to read as such. Oh, he's already level 6 here. No, no. He's level 6 now?
Oh, time for Akuma stalking.
He might have limited access to this character sheet and stream at the same time at the hospital. But I see his character sheet's also being updated. I have an all-seeing eye, Mr. Miles.
They're waiting for a test to come back.
I hope everything goes well.
Oh, it means I can turn lights off.
So, I walked everybody else through it because I already talked to you briefly about it. I just want to be sure that you knew where to find the macros in the attributes and ability sections of your character sheet, and that I am working to make sure it's exclusively for relics or making combat easier, so less dice roll and as such. Would it help that you guys had a melee option for just straight melee attacks? So if you were just going to throw strength attack plus strength attack to hit something. Would that be something that you guys would like as a general option? Well, I mean, you can just hit the. No, never mind. I'm thinking too much of myself. I'm working
I'm
myself too
thinking the
hard with
macro for
macros.
why you have weapons.
Mhm.
Shields.
Oh, I do want to show. Sorry, what about shields? Oh, yeah, the shields. I think I could write something for the shields because you have a handout for the shields now. You can read that.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, has he caught up to me in handouts yet?
Uh, Line, hey, I mean, in terms of handout lances, Line has had the most.
Yay! Technically, I'm not the most complicated character.
Yeah, but he's also lost the majority of some of these things and also has had them stolen from him, so
That still counts.
it still
Now,
counts.
concurrent handouts.
Concurrent, no, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but what was I looking for? Oh yeah, the doors. Yeah, you can see the doors there, and oh, yeah, there was
Never
something else.
thought that Dora meme would go so far.
Here we are with it.
No, behold the
Macros.
will
That's
of
what I was talking
causality.
about. I don't know if I can write a script for the shield. It's already there in your macros in terms of an attack. Oh, I thought I wrote it in here. Hold on. Well, I'll write it real quick then. I'll make it. I can do it real quick. Give me a second. This is why I needed to do the little bit of a housekeeping to make sure I get the
Oh
right
yeah.
macros for everybody.
Oh, it's all
And
good, buddy.
and do take the time to review the time, speak with me with whatever character stats you level up for your character sheets.
Oh,
Think,
do I get to level up a stat?
yeah, you went from
Hooray!
you went from 8 to 9,
Alright.
right?
Oh.
I just changed it. Yeah, you went from
Yeah,
8 to
yeah,
9.
8 to 9, like you said, 8 to 9.
Well, we don't need melee accuracy no more for you. It's not a neat stat. Initiative. I need to write, what? Control.
What do you mean there's no D14? This is bullshit!
There's no D14.
So because
Uh,
how you're doing this, does this mean
That's
that
just
level
fucking.
level 10 is our AP3?
no? Yes, AP3, if the AP3 is level 10, yes. Just because you have the notes to access it, does that mean you have access to the AP3? It's just a way
Yeah.
for me to always make sure that this is what we have intended in mind.
Huh, intelligence, dexterity, or charisma?
You said you were doing the charisma bit that I now recall the other
Oh,
night.
that's a thought, isn't it? Just be charismatic probably help. Though being able to go not lost would be nice too. I think I have above average
That,
speed.
that.
8 dex, 8 speed, yeah. That's above average, god damn it. Yeah, nope, you get to 4. Well, okay.
You can see the handout for right lamps for the doors. Line? Oh no, it's the internet.
Oh no. It is one of those days, it seems. And then Victor with his 4.
So weak was the perfect pick me.
To be fair, he doesn't need much more. Though Victor with the amulet's kind of a funny idea.
See? Oh. Oh, I just gotta rename this part. Just read Doors of Knowledge. Yeah, no, Lance swings door shields. There's the value. Lance crushes with 14 for damage. There you go. So, in the character sheet, if you guys scroll down, you can see there's a junction area. You can use that to junction whenever
Yep.
you want to.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. Not going to lie.
Oh, do fill out the rest of the information on the front of the character sheet too, Kalis, for
My
cape
gender
abilities,
demon. My
vice
gender
virtue,
is demon.
gender is demon allow.
Literally on the character sheet, sir.
Pronouns are Hell/Wrath.
Styles and wrath. Okay, and I'm gonna show off some of the little fun macros I've gotten my hands on. Actually, let me check in with you, Siren. Anything you feel like you need as a specific role to help you with roleplay? We have your
Uh,
skills, we have junctions, we have your throwing skill and initiative. Is there anything you feel like you might need?
well, I'm curious about your melee offer. Isn't that the why I started working on the throwing skill?
I mean, you gave yourself a different option to interact in combat, so for more or less, yes, it's yes. And
Because
if you do, go ahead.
I was thinking of having it evolve into a new kind of skill that involves throwing. Yeah. Hold on, 1 second.
Yeah, yeah, of course. We'll touch bases again with him in just a
Yeah.
moment. And oh, you got it, everything good?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you were saying a throwing skill that evolves into.
Like a better fighting style. Hold on.
Oh, yep, okay, gotcha. I have some ideas, and I'll pitch them to you when we can. Oh, Coney, I think you've already test played around with the macros I left there.
I
Oh,
push buttons,
you
yes.
didn't have to fill out the bio appearance and inventory, all that. I meant the vice virtues and abilities, just all that, the stuff
Oh.
above it. But
Well, I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna. Oh, well,
good.
Control Z, I suppose. It's a bit messier now. Hold on.
Oh, I
Can't
now
look up the
apologize for
equipment
not
and
being.
know it.
Apologize for not. If you want to keep it there, by all means, it's your character sheet, not mine. But oh, you know what you could do for that in the inventory in the front sheet is keep it more limited for the less information, since you do have
Yeah.
bio and info, and I will keep working on updating bio and info section as needed for any relevant information to make it easier for you guys to track the stuff too. So you can use the front sheet as a temporary, and I'll keep the main sheet at the front. So the main sheet in the back with the bio and info. But for the more or less, I think you've already messed with the macros, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe I understand. I'm like, let's junction charisma and defense. Oop.
Oh yeah. And then you want to show off the hell
Ah,
shotgun, hell flame
that's
shotgun?
a good one.
That is a good one.
Yes.
I'm telling you, with these macros, I've been seeing nothing but some good fucking rolls.
No, I've seen some bad ones.
Well, Lance's rolls are always bad. Da 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 da.
That's true. Oh, that was the amulet of Martha. Whoopsie poopsie.
Yeah, you put 3 bullets
That,
in there.
yeah. That and the old character sheet but can be for the more detailed list.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody's essentially got what they need. And whenever you guys ask me to use your anima powers, let's say, give or take Falcone, actually it works great for you anyway. You can use Saint Elmo's Fire in Hell's Wrath form. You can shoot the fire cone. I'll ask you to make an anima check. Use your anima powers in order to make a check. That will require you to just junction with your power and strength because you're a fighter type. You then roll that,
Well,
and then
I
I will.
swear Lance
Mhm.
was a defender type.
Roll, always a fighter.
We were both fighters?
Yup, the
I
entire
thought that
time.
was something different.
No, there, the architect of the group had been for in terms of players only. Fighter, magician, guardian. It's only one magician, one guardian. Oh, two magicians actually.
Alright.
Sorry.
Huh?
Well, I mean, the guardian is Diver. One of the magicians is uh Alistair.
Alistair.
The second magician is Edmund. The rest of the fighters are the rest of you chuckle nuts.
Hmm.
I don't even want to name you guys. Welcome back. Alright, I think most of the housekeeping's done. And just to keep it on your radars that I will continue to add on to these macro but hello?
I was asking, like, what is Nico's class?
I think he's also a magician, so you're right. Yeah, I forgot to put that.
I swear one of us
You
was
know what's
defender, the other was
crazy?
fighter.
Rude? You know what's crazy? I was thinking of looking up something Roman. Holy shit, talk about on the same wavelength, dude. Yeah, sure, I'm down with that.
If you play Street Fighter 6, this one mirrors a successor fighting style.
I'll take that as a reference to look into how it looks like too.
Pop quiz, who remembers Falcone's Vice and Virtue?
Oh, fuck you. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not gonna look at the character sheet, but
Oh no, go ahead and look at the character sheet.
no. I'm trying to do it off the top
It's
of my
bull
mind.
blank, isn't it?
What?
Eating other demons for Vice.
No,
No,
I was saying.
I have to see it now.
No, what'd you say, line?
I said bull blank on there.
That's why
You
Lance
didn't?
is Falcone's rival.
Because I know that. Look, it's not like you didn't make it. It's just you never wrote it down there.
Yeah,
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
but no, that's why Lance is Falcone's rival. He saw the answer.
No, I didn't even look it up. I just like.
No, you knew. That's why.
Like you see, like fucking Falcone looking really grumpy at Lance, and Lance does that fucking like and Skywalker shrug, like, yo,
Hmm.
did you not scare me like that in front of the whole rebellion next time?
Well, he hates chaos. We've always said that. Well, just likes
Oh,
disorder.
Holy Lance is what's fucking all about that.
Okay,
Nowadays, he's like, I'm trying to stop that.
I need to add you. Just getting the last little bit touches ready. Um, we left off with Lance on what day was it again, line? It's still the first week.
I think he said, yeah, it's either Monday or Saturday. I can't remember.
Saturday. Do you remember evening?
I thought it was in the morning because Lance just recently had woken up.
Excuse
He's with Eclipse at this point.
Yeah, Eclipse is bald and chainty, but we'll get there when we do. Just in a moment. I'm writing something down important. Um, Falcone, where did we leave you? A Saturday morning too? 'Cause I remember we
I
kind of
believe
sped through
so.
your
The
night.
Golden Line. It came, yeah, yeah. It was Saturday morning. Spent time looking up
No,
how to
actually,
apply.
no, we finished. We went to Saturday evening, a Saturday evening, and that's when we had the meeting. So we're technically Sunday morning for you, huh? Wow, it's been
I
happening
thought it
from
was
Rough
Friday
Riding,
and a Saturday.
huh?
I thought it was Friday and Saturday. We were trying to synchronize me with the group.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So yeah, maybe I misspoke. Yeah, maybe I,
Or you can just, I don't know, like, wave your wand. Hey, don't worry, guys. It's actually Saturday. It's Saturday morning for Falcone.
Leap year.
Yeah, leave you.
and Cyrus is
And
traveling
let's. No,
to.
no, Cylix there. What are you talking about? He's right there in front of the building looking at it.
Why
Falcone's
has
at
no
a
one
church.
called the demon to deal with supernatural things? I'm a priest. Well, I look like a priest, for God's sakes.
You know, it's funny you say that, but the first goddamn Squad Zero case was with a ghost. That's when we found out that Lance's leyline style works on Ghost. That was
I wasn't a demon at that point. My anima was. Is.
Nice.
Well, you keep tackling these cases, you might find the ghost case. Or, I don't know, if you really want to go
I,
explore the Princess Anne Hotel, you can come along with me. I
Come
know someone goes back.
along
I
with
still
Yeah,
need to catch up with you for
yeah,
money.
yeah, because like,
Now, where do I slide this card?
because fun fact, I think I'm gonna be going back there anyways after I'm done with this excavation.
I'm totally not against mercenary work. I've been a bounty hunter before.
Miss
But
Ruffles.
Falcone, that's called being a police officer, not bounty hunter. Falcone uses an axe shotgun. I bring in people. I either
I've got a
kill people,
quota.
either I kill people or bring them in, but that's the same thing to me.
Juniper told me we had to bring a warm body back in, so I brought in a warm body. Why is everyone yelling?
Claire, please don't shoot the suspect. That'd be really nice.
I used proportional response. My life was in danger.
Oh. Alright, I got the timeline all written down so I can reference that later.
Well, that's gonna be hilarious. I
This
can't
is
wait
going
to
to be
hear
a
that.
wild session. Who's ready for the
I,
Princess Anne Hotel, demon, demon, tomfoolery, and more? We got the sweet jazz music.
I can't wait for the police report to come in for like Falcone's like, so you took out your shotgun and you started blasting it into a group of an annoyance of pygmies. Yeah, they all trying to bite me and shit.
Yeah, well, listen, I had to try these dragon breath rounds.
And
Yeah,
then you said they escalated. And they
Yes, they
started
escalated the situation. My life was in danger.
and they took out
Okay.
little RPGs at you.
Yeah. Yeah, who
Little
taught them to
RPG.
use that? This is what we get for training an insurgent force.
So who wants to take the first step today on on the big step on the big screen?
I guess the big man will go will do it. I will.
Okay. Um, we spent some of your morning, so you're in the more early afternoon in Caribbean. Your earlier half of the maybe also play some city ambiance. I need to write some API and for I can actually write macros for sound ambiance for you guys, but when I get that I'll do that. But for now, just for the audience and my sake, you're walking through Caribbean. Oh, the golden saucer music would be perfect for this place. So you're walking through Caribbean. You were first introduced to Caribbean by Lance about it's a place you should probably go if you want to deal with something regarding memories. For one reason or another, he directed Samric there since Samric was interested in looking for his memories. Lance, being the wiser about why he's looking for his memories, is like, well, I go there, I suppose. And so Lance directs Cyric to the Princess Anne's Hotel in Caribbean. When first entering Caribbean, Cyric, you entered through the west section of Caribbean, having met a kiosk lady behind the kiosk who was a staff, telling you, hey, you can find the Princess Anne Hotel in the South District, and here's your play card, handing Cyric a play card with predetermined amount of tokens on it. I think 1,000 tokens. So you have plate tokens, and you can pay for things as it differently. Before leaving the West District, you did have a meal at the Mulan Lounge. Um, you had a decent meal. You watched
I
the
paid a
entertainment.
2,000 gold, and because of it, it fully restored me.
You didn't have to pay that much. It wasn't too
But I
expensive.
chose to.
Yeah. Well, the staff definitely enjoyed it, and it was a good time had by all. Had you spent more time, there would be a better chance for Cyric to learn more about the anima users in the area, but since you just needed a quick bite to go, well, you definitely saw a few anima users there, you were too busy making your way to the Princess Anne's Hotel. And finally, making your way to the South District, let's have the camera track you. Let me just make sure this is the right spot. This is west. This is south. Is anyone on this map? Oh no, I had to remove Mama Luigi. You guys aren't here.
I'm a sorry, Green Mario.
Mary O and Luigi. Some of my finest character work yet. Their brilliance will never be matched.
I'm so glad everyone liked their names.
Would it be right to say lawful evil?
Is he evil though?
Question mark.
Lawful neutral. How about that? You're obviously not lawful good, but I would say you're definitely lawful.
Yeah, oh, we can agree on lawful. We can agree on lawful.
I don't want to, because like I don't want to say good, obviously, because like you.
Why would
like,
you say he's not good?
I would say more neutral because your motivations for yourself. Good is like for the good of others around you, and would get if you could in a heartbeat give up stuff for others, and your catchphrase is, "What do I look like? A charity?"
That phrase became my catchphrase apparently. Everything. But such is the will of causality. No, I accept your logic.
Checks out. It's not cool that you pointed it like that, but it checks.
No, I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm like, well, he kills demons. He doesn't hurt innocents, especially now because he made that pact. Personal challenge.
And like, you're not evil because you haven't done malicious things to others.
Yeah, I don't do evil for the sake of evil, but I'm willing to get my hands dirty. Almost preferring it. I am sorry to derail like that, Dungeon.
No, you're good. I'd say it just gives me time to set the board up to BH. Trying to hide chuckle fucks all around this goddamn map's a little hard. I want to go deleting shit I might need later. Who hubris is thinking I don't need it for later and then needing it and going, well, I remember where I deleted it.
It's gone, but there it is. It's still there.
Staring at me.
Would you call Falcone honest?
Just a little bit of an
Hmm? What did he say?
I didn't catch it either.
Cool.
Coy, yeah. Making a pretense of shyness or modesty that is intended to be alluring. Huh. Oh, he said coy.
Okay. Oh, jeez, it took me a bit to load the map, right? But here we are. Welcome back to Caribbean South section. While you travel through the Caribbean South section, you find that the area here is busy, full of people. Just people running around, doing their own thing. There is this large tournament arena-like place that you see to your west, Seinrich. It is embezzled with several parts of gold and shines as such. The tiles reflect off the sky's light, and there are people coming and going from the Colosseum itself, arena area. You do see that the area north to you has construction signs that have been labeled for indefinite hiatus.
Ah, the Battle of Eternity. I remember that.
Sonic doesn't, but yeah, Alistair does.
Yeah, I do. He doesn't. I remember when Alistair turned one of those kobolds into a slushy.
Yeah, the comic.
And we used the bits to kill the rest of the kobolds.
Good time. How does
And
Cyrus
then
feel walking
Alistair.
around the south section? You there, Loon?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, how is Cyrus feeling while traveling through Caribbean? All this casinos and neon signs asking to play games. How does he feel walking through all this?
He's taking a good look at everything, particularly the arena. Looks at the casinos. He's thinking, man, I'd love to be here under better circumstances. But he's in a hurry, so he knows what has to be done.
All right. And taking the advice and directions of the the stewardess that gave you your play card, you find
How
that
many pygmies are
finding
around here?
um there would be a small group of pygmies actually performing outside of the Colosseum. There would be a three-man little act, and they would be playing small instruments to the beats of popular musics of our time, not of Spiral City.
So like they're playing like Bob Marley right now.
Journey, don't like Journey.
Thank you
When I say
for enjoying our legally distinct.
we totally made it. Next
All
up,
Help!
us.
all you need is
Wonderwall.
love. All you need is love.
Oh,
Everybody there.
this
All
one's
you require.
Cyrek, before walking up to this area, there's been a level of energy, of amusement, enjoyment, kind of wishing things were in a different light for you, that you could be here. All that kind of comes to an abrupt stop when you make your approach to the Princess Anne Hotel. By name only, it's innocuous enough. It doesn't seem so foreboding. Standing in front of the European-style butcheress, basically what a fort would look like, with the ramparts at the top. It looks like a European-style castle, and it reads the Princess Anne's Hotel.
It's got a fancy feel to it.
Before stepping in and staring around, you have a jolt of energy pass through you. It's a level of tenseness that comes and goes, almost like a brief moment of a sheer heart attack. Looks dramatically at camera.
Ugh. What was that all about?
Was that a JoJo reference?
oh
Background. After
come on!
recovering from the slight moment, you see that the door leading into the St. Anne's, these two large oak doors, swing open for you, leading you in to a modest walkway, carpeted, and a sort of booth for the attendant who's standing behind it. There is a man wearing suit. He looks really fancy, older gentleman, white hair, uh, more of a pointy nose, no facial hair, and he has a rather clean look to himself and keeps himself in a rather regal posture. But he doesn't take a notice of you until you finally decide to step in. You're still outside, Samric. This is all you can see from the inside. Your anima power, your Astronova, begins to flicker. You feel Astronova appear and try to pull you physically back.
I don't know about that one, boss.
So
Hey,
what?
let's-
The tattoos are glowing. It's trying to keep him away.
Mm-hmm. It's trying to
I mean,
keep
hey, Lance
Cyrek
did warn
still.
you. Hey, you're not gonna be able to bring your honeymoon when you go in there. Lance will.
I'm sorry, what was that about the honeymoon?
What? I didn't say anything about honeymoon.
Okay, then can you just repeat what you just said then?
Lance literally warned Zion, like, hey, you cannot bring your anima with you when you're going there. It doesn't work that way.
Hmm.
I see. Well, I know Alistair went in there and he was fine, and so were you.
No. We didn't have our anima, dude.
I know,
It's like,
but y'all were still fine regardless. That's what I'm saying.
hmm.
You proceed into the Princess Anne's hotel.
I mean, he literally has to. It's why he said he would do, and he can't. There's I can't hold up the plot by stalling.
You enter the Princess Anne's hotel. You feel yourself having to pull against your anima power to enter. And as you do, you actually lose access to Astronova. On this Saturday. It is afternoon for you now. Princess Anne's hotel. Lost Astro Nova. For sake purposes of stats, though, you still have access to those as needed. So if you need a defense, you'll get that at a half value, etc. When you finally step through the doorframe, a chill goes down your spine. The OST of Golden Saucer immediately stops, and we begin to listen to Silent Hill OST ambiance. That's how you know things are getting bad. Lance, the fog, it just rolled in. Have you seen my wife?
Lance, have you seen this person, this picture? And Lance looks at his just dick butt. Lance looks back at the person he's missing now. Lance looks back down at the picture. The picture was now replaced with there used to have been someone standing here, but now they're gone.
Nervous.
I just haven't loaded in.
Quickest
Just
hit
start
start.
playing. You're not here.
The quickest hit start. Scroll down to escape game. Click game.
I try to log out of the MMO, but the log out button is missing.
Zarek, you enter the threshold of Princess Anne's hotel. It's eerie. It's damn near quiet compared to the outside, and you've come to notice that it's a lot darker than the door once the door is closed behind you, ominously shutting like a Venus flytrap with its fly as a victim. Welcome, the man, though the attendant speaks, to the Princess Anne's hotel.
Lillard, is this has the hotel always been this ominous?
The the wizened man looks at you curiously. Omnimus, whatever do you mean?
I mean, I walked in here, the door shut. Uh, I got cold vibe
I
from
have a
here.
button underneath the counter over here at my desk to automate the door. Your sensor, we have a proximity for the front door to allow guests to be more enticed to enter, as you did. I don't mean to pull
See,
any wool over your hair, Mr. The attendant speaks up, looking for your name.
Gunvald, Sandwich Gunvald. How long has
Um,
this hotel been here?
for many, many years. Why, my father was the first, one of the, was, my family is part of a long line of holding the status of owner, so to speak. I'm the attendant. My name is Faustian.
Oh, what a trusting name! Oh boy!
Oh joy.
Does he have any good bargains?
You may call me Intendant, as many do come to call me as.
You sure you don't want me to call you by your name?
You can call me as you wish.
Betty.
Now, you seek to sleep and reserve a room for tonight.
Sure, a single night. Does this hotel have cleaning services?
We do provide cleaning services for our esteemed company. You'll just need to leave your series of clothing in a wash bin in your room. The staff attendant will come to pick it up during the evening.
All right.
There will be a bath in the room, bathroom with all. We will provide a dinner. And seeing that you will be spending a full day, a dinner, a breakfast, and a lunch. We do hope you enjoy your stay here. The first
Thank
time
you.
staying here at the Princess Anne Hotel is for free.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Feel free to enjoy and indulge in all that the hotel has to offer.
I'll tip.
No need to tip. That'll be 2,000 gold pieces. God damn, Kalis. No, no, no. Your tip is not needed. Though your generosity is noted, and I will let the headmistress herself know.
All
She
right
and her
then.
family are the true owners of the establishment.
I see. Well, if I see her, I'll make sure to thank her myself.
Yes, yes, if you see her. You are a funny man, Mr. Did I catch your name? I need to sign you in the book. He presents you a
Sh-
black book as a log.
I don't like that laughing,
Yeah, guys,
but it's like
is
no
everything?
shit. No, I'm good. It's just like, oh god,
No, I don't know if,
it's horror.
if I don't know if they're laughing at you or they're laughing at someone
No.
between each other.
No,
Nah,
no,
I
we're
know.
laughing at.
I know it's not at me.
Okay. You take a close. Do you sign into the book?
May may as well.
So nothing before that. You have access to the book in front of Cyril right now. Do you want to do anything else before signing it? You just want to sign it.
I'll read it thoroughly.
Yep. You take a quick look around, and I need you to make a dexterity check.
Oh,
Came in
okay.
line.
See if I did this right.
You see Faustian hold his hand to cover the page. Just sign, would you? He holds his hand to cover the rest of the notes, and you see only the spot where it says a blank page for a blank spot for you to write your name. Sign. Right there, he points.
Goodness, a little forceful, don't you think?
No, just being thorough. You seem to dally just a bit. Do you sign?
Before that, question: could I have Oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say conjunction, but I was like, right, no Astronova.
Yeah, you feel the very
First
disconnected
time.
feeling.
All right, there. Looks looks at the door that's still closed.
You could
All
still
right
try to
then.
open it. You could still try to
Wait,
leave.
what?
I said you can still try to open it. You could still try to leave.
No, if Alistair's got through, if Lance did, so could Rick. I'll sign it.
Yeah, you see that the base of the door is little red paw prints. Clearly a pig museum.
God damn it, they don't clean after themselves. But Faustian closes the black book shut and puts it behind the counter with him. I thank you for your signage. Here, this is your key. This is a special key. This will be the key assigned to you, and the same one anytime you come to stay. You have a permanent residence here. You've acquired,
Permanent.
why, of course. The first stay is for free. We'll see you after then. For now, please enjoy the full day, night to yourself. This room key is for you. You've acquired room key 506. This is a key item.
They look like they fucking Devil May Cry zooms in the key item like
Yeah.
the hotel room key, whatever the room key is, and
Spade key.
it says right
Spade
down the
key.
flavor text.
Well, no, it would be a hotel key until you examined it. Then it would be spade key.
And then there's like the reads the description like it's a simple key that can go to a simple lock. It is very heavy for some reason.
Direct. Falcon smiles at you with with a with a his little gesture and goes, "I appreciate your patronage here to enjoy the night at the Princess Hand Hotel. While you are here, please feel free to indulge yourself in the many services the Princess Anne Hotel provides. We have sports, billiards, recreationals, weights and equipments, indoor pool. We also have a training gym, both for sparring and for equipment. We have movie theater in here, saunas, and of course there's the dining hall that you will be introduced to yourself for dinner and for dinner that's coming up and for breakfast and so on. If any of those entertain you, by all means, feel free to look upon the walls and the scattered areas. There have been convenient maps left for these patrons to follow upon. The hotel is known to be a quite troublesome place to travel. There are fixed places you'll always find, like the cafeteria, or the library, or the entertainment room, and so on. You be safe when traveling extremely late at night. I,
I'm
nor the
sorry,
remaining.
safe
hmm We request that all
safe
this.
at night?
We
Okay.
request that all the patrons go to bed as soon as 12 a.m. a.m. If not 1 a.m. is the latest you can travel the hall. Anything past then, the staff are not able to intervene is the best word to provide. You keep the time on your hands. He looked at his wrist. The time is 6:40
All right then.
p.m. 6:40 p.m. Sorry. Is there anything I can help you with, Mr. Seinrich? Or Mr. Gunvold?
Hmm. So you said for long Easters, just place the clothing into a bin in my room?
When you take the stairs to the fifth floor and find your lodging in 506, there will be a bin in the closet. You can deposit your clothing there, and an orderly will handle cleaning. I will leave the notes with the staff to clean your belongings. They should arrive in your room sometime after midnight, and be done with your clothing before the morning. Oh,
Okay.
but mhm.
Hmm. All right then. First things first, I could use a goddamn shower.
The quickest way to your room will be the main staircase here. He points and gesture. Valstian points the staircase to his right. Well, to his front, but to your right, Cynric. And you would see it's this. sprawling center staircase that is made of completely wood. There are hundreds of hanging portraits of various different people you have no idea whose style and fashion are either so alien to you that it doesn't make sense, or so far back in style that it's weird.
Is that a
You've
picture
been
of Lance though?
no. You do, however, Tarek, hear Faustian say, "Take the main staircase to the fifth floor. Once you're there, find your room. You'll find your bath there. And if you need anything else in your room, do not hesitate to use the black phone. Be warned, it only worked twice. The third time, you are on your own." Faustian says quietly. "Have a good stay."
I guess that's one last question. Any spare bathrobes in the room?
Yes, yes. Complimentary.
Okay.
And would you be surprised to hear you hear him chuckle behind you as you leave, Cyric? "They've been fitted for you, Mr. Gunvald."
Oh, that's awfully convenient. It's a little hard to find clothes my size these days, you know?
I'm assuming you're walking up the staircase now, right? Going to the third
Yeah.
floor? Yeah. You do not hear Faustine reply if he does. You have entered the second floor, main floor. At this nexus of the second floor, main floor, you can continue to travel staircase as normal. From here, you see the plus sign hallway that makes up the Princess Anne's second floor main corridor. North, west, east, and south just stretch with these long hallways. Left and right side have doors. They have numbers. Each of the doors on this floor read 2, and some variation of number in between. Do you want to stay on the second floor, or do you want to travel to the third?
Well, he said. Well, let me look at the room key. Is there any numbers on it?
Yes, I said it loudly earlier, so do you remember what I said?
I legit did not catch it. I remember you said fifth floor. I had a notepad and everything. Maybe cut out when you did.
Okay,
I didn't notice.
it's okay. It is going to be room key 506.
506.
506.
Mm-mm. Not room key 505.
No.
He's not ready for that.
I've been invited to play the Monster Hunter Wild Beater. I'm important, fellers.
Wow.
Points at a group of people. Yeah, so will they.
Once he's questioned, he'll head straight to he'll continue up to the third floor.
Making your way to the third floor of the Princess Anne Hotel, you begin to feel that dread from earlier get a little bit more and more pronounced as you get more into the Princess Anne Hotel itself. For now, this doesn't really affect you, other than you are now aware as Cyric that your anxiety is at the peak, and we are now going to be tracking your stress. Your stress is at 0. Your stress can continue to rise by stressful activities happening around Cyric or bad rolls. You can recover stress by successful rolls or critical rolls, or doing activities that would reduce stress, like taking showers, eating food, recreationally calming down. You are at a 0 out of 100. Once you hit 100, you're not dead or anything, you just have a resolve check. You are dead if you hit 200 stress, which can happen. Welcome!
Oh,
Yeah, heart
joys.
attack.
Huh?
Yeah,
On
you
the
just have a heart attack.
on the third yeah, on the third floor.
What if you don't have a heart?
I'll figure something out to kill you, okay? Be it some kind of demon heart attack, or I'll send a literal angel
Let's fucking
to shoot
crit it.
you. I'll
Ghost
make
just
one.
shows up. Arthur has
No,
an angel.
no, yeah, that's one.
Just yeah, Angel's just waiting in the ring. I know, Dungeon. I'm looking at you.
Ding, ding,
I'm raising my
ding,
brows at you.
ding, ding, ding. On the third floor, you are aware of the stressed Cyrus. You do see a few people walking passing by. They are looking like they're going to their own room or walking down the hallways themselves. There are other people in the hotel at the current moment. The time is now 7 o'clock. The time is being tracked on Cyrus based on a. We never really discussed if he has a phone on him or not. But there are clocks in the area, I suppose, that would be giving Cyrus the times up. Still travel up?
Okay.
Are you still traveling
Can
to
I
the
wa-
fourth floor? Hmm?
can I wave at these people?
Absolutely. Cyrus, you take the opportunity to wave at some of the patrons that are walking around in the area around you. Few of them ignore you. You notice that one doesn't. It's a lady with blonde hair. She looks at you and she's standing a little farther away from you, like 45 to 50 feet away. And you can make out she's wearing like this green dress, buttons on it. She's wearing lace shoes, and she's pale in skin. She just she was walking into the room, but then she notices you waving, and she shyly but nervously waves back at you.
Alright, then I'll keep climbing up. I'm sure they'll calm them down a little.
Um, roll me
Lights
a
flicker
one
on and
d
off, and she
100.
disappears.
No, roll me a 1d
You want me
100,
to
and
roll a
before
1d1?
you
Okay
do,
then.
I want you to call high or low.
Low.
Okay, so you're trying to roll 49 or below. Oh, there you go. As you leave, you stop for a moment. You turn to look where the lady, well, the woman once, the person you just waved at was, going up to the fourth floor. And you could have swore that you saw that she had no facial feature, but she ran into her room before she could have given you any other hint about that. Shuddering to yourself, you manage to leave the situation mostly unbothered and make your way to the fourth floor, where all type of sound is nearly muted. It's very noticeable changing from the third floor, where there was a bit of talking, a bit of people, you could hear music somewhere. On the fourth floor, it's quiet. Radio silent. The
It's a
lights in the
fucking.
west, the lights on the west wing are flickering. The lights on the east wing are flickering, but the north and south are fine.
This is when Cyrus realizes, oh no, the staircase for the fourth to the fifth floor is currently unable or blocked. He has to go across the entire building to get to the other side of the staircase to get to the fifth floor.
I think you say the stairs are going indifferently, so guess the backwards long jump is way over to the 5th floor. Or in
Yahoo!
Japan, ass jump your way there.
So you're still on the main master staircase on the fourth floor. There's no one here. There's no sound. There's noticeably like a really sterile taste in the air. Lights at the west and the east hall are flickering. North and south are just fine. The lights. What do you want to do, Cyrus?
Uh, let's not, let's just keep going. Let's not interact with what's going on here. This smells like trouble.
Lance, roll me a 1d100. I call high. Cyrus,
There you
you
go.
begin making your way up the staircase, and just starts to dawn on you. Time is the staircase is getting a lot more than you thought it was going to be here. And you start to really take each step slower and slower, like, damn, how many stair steps have you taken? Make a strength check. You're getting exhausted. The staircase seems endless. You haven't seen the fifth floor yet.
See, here we are.
But Cyrus, you're different. You know in your heart that you are a starman, and you got the endurance to keep going. And you find the reserves to push through and climb more steps. And every step you take, there's just more ahead of you. It's that Bowser Infinite staircase happening. And just when you think that it's not gonna end, you finally reach the fifth floor, exhausted. When you finally make it to the fifth floor landing, you see the time. There's this, each floor landing, there's this kind of guide that says you are here and a master time, a clock above it. And each floor kind of looks the same, so they all have this map, master clock, and the master clock here reads 7:35 p.m. You're on the fifth floor. North, west, south, and east are the coordinations you can go. Where you're standing, you can't make out the numbers on the doors. You need to choose a corridor to walk down.
Excuse me.
Well, since considering our numbers, start from the left.
Okay. You begin to walk down the west corridor. As you do, you make your way in the middle of the corridor and find that there is a junction point ahead of you. You're about 50 feet to see that the next 100 feet ahead of you is that junction point. When you look to your left and your right, Cynric, you can see the doors are numbered. Here up the west side, west corridor, they are numbered. Hold on a second. They are numbered 200 on the left side and 600 on the right.
Okay.
There, you
So
want to
that
keep
means
walking
that
down the
my room
corridor?
is somewhere on the left.
You're on the left side, which is the west.
Yeah.
The When you're on the west corridor, you can see numbers on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, they read from 526, and on the right-hand side, they read 560 plus. They're different variations of 500, of 50 something, but they don't seem to be your number.
50 triangle, 50 pygmy.
No, there's not a lot of
50
doors on this
18.
side, but they're numbered 520, between 520 and 528, 531. On the right hand is 560, 562, 564, etc.
I
They're
got
not
an
all.
idea. Is
Mhm.
uh let's walk up to 505, like between 505 and 507.
There is no 505 or 507 in your area. And the west corridor you're standing in, there are only numbers between
Mm-hmm.
520 and 560. Left hand side is the 520, right hand side is the 560.
How great. Of course nothing's so straightforward here. Where the hell am I supposed to find 506?
You see the corridor you're standing in continues on north. You can continue down the corridor or go back south to the main to the main staircase that you were landing, the main landing you were standing in.
I'm also keep going where I am. I'm also scan the place.
You're standing in the hallway.
No, he's gonna keep moving.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going north. Okay, you're going forward. Okay. Once you continue walking forward, you find yourself at the junction I had mentioned earlier. When you reach this junction, it's a west, east, and north junction. So when you look to your west, your north, and your east from here, Cyric, you can see a hallway with more doors, and more doors. Each of these junctions just seem like they lead on to another series of impossibilities of doors and hallways.
You know what? Let's take a look at the key one more time.
You take a quick look at the key. Make an intelligence check.
I was about to say, I can like race up in the air for it to lead me or some shit. But okay, let's let me roll that 12.
No, you didn't have to roll the 12. You remember, you can put character sheet.
Yeah, but remember, beginners look on me, so my intelligence 10 is right now 12.
With the 8, you're able to get the better. You're taking a quick look at the door key, and you can swear the numbers are changing on you. You rub your eyes, and you can find that it's the light. It has to be the light. You reason it must be the light. You suffer 5 stress loss, so you have 5 out of 100. You're able to read
Oh
the
joy.
key 506. It's etched north corridor.
Well, let's go
Street
to the
boys are
corridor
back.
then.
You begin to make your way back where you came from. Uh, uh, Palis, could
Yes.
you roll me a D100? And I want to roll. I want to call low.
All right. Roll 1d100. There you go,
Thank you.
Chief.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Um, Cyric, you begin to see that that same trick of the wall begin to the same trick of the wall of the staircase extending seems to start happening here to you. You can quickly make an agility check to see if you can jump across this space that's growing ahead of you.
You mean dexterity?
Yep, make a dexterity check. See, when I meant space expanding in front of you, I really meant that it falls underneath you and it becomes this pitfall trap. And you can see spikes sort of right at the very bottom of it. And you are free falling face first into it, Cyric. You have any decision that you think
What?
you could try to make before you fall into these spikes head on.
Fly directly to the forehead.
Let's see.
Can you fly, lad?
Sadly,
Can
I
you,
can't. Not yet,
can
anyway.
you, can you slam your fist into the floor so you can stop yourself from falling?
Punch the wall. Punch your fist through it. Slow yourself.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Call
say,
out Jesus Christ.
can I use my silver magic to make some sort of hook so I can so I can throw it up and then try to climb out?
While innovative, I normally would allow such a cool idea. Right here, you don't have access to your anima power. That's how you channel your
But
silver magic.
oh,
Mm, You use your anima power to create the silver magic, and your training in silver magic helps you to manipulate your anima power to make silver magic. Same with blood magic and anima power too. It's inherently derived from your anima power. Well, no, you're different. Blood magic in your case comes from demons. You fucking demon. But no, silver magic is inherently magical. Blood magic's magical, but it's demonic. Demon.
You keep this slander up. I'll call his lawyer for him.
Well, here's a lawyer for him. LOL.
But
Yeah.
no, I'm sending you my response now.
Um, sorry, I lost a little track of what I was going for.
Magic, dude.
Oh, you're falling down into the trap. Did you have anything you want to try to do while before falling into it?
Uh, can I try step out of the way?
I thought you already made the dexterity check for that, right? No, you fell into it. That's
Oh,
the
so
dexterity check. No, go ahead and give me another dexterity check to try to see if you can't
I'm not
maneuver.
even climbing. I'm not even hanging on by the ledge.
No, you fell right into a hole. You jumped trying to clear the obstacle
Yeet.
below you, and you fell into it.
But Takeshi does not like it when people fail his challenge.
Yeah, so go ahead and make me another dexterity check.
Okay.
Well, good roll. Still not the result that you were looking for. As you can see, the spikes come right into your view, and you land back onto the
God
carpet
damn.
right where you were earlier when you looked at the doors. You've hit your face really hard on the floor, though, and you take 2 points of damage.
Ah, fuck. Oh, roll 20. No, I have 24 HP. Not. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Also, make sure you're all healed up in AP and HP, since for the most part, I understand everyone currently has had a chance for a long rest and short rest. Not Cyric, of
There we
course.
go.
Cyric, you have your HP be minus but 2. And yes, it does go through your defense.
Because
So,
remember, he had a full meal before he came here, so he was fully healed.
yep. So, with your face hitting the floor so hard, Cyric, you pull yourself back up, and you can see ahead of you, where you came from is more hallway. It's not the landing anymore.
I just want to reach my own goddamn room. Can we at least get that done smoothly?
No.
Do you say that loudly, Cyric?
Yeah? He's saying loudly to himself.
You hear a door creak open down the hallway north of you. Seems inviting.
Let's check out the sound. Let's check out where the sound came from.
It's north of you, yeah.
What evil bullshit is there now?
Hotel's haunted, Falcone. What?
Shit's
Hotel's
haunted.
haunted. Shit's haunted. Oh my god, this is just shit's locked, yo.
Shit's haunted, yo.
The pitch idea that Matt did for Pat? Like, what if we just had a fucking game where it's just like you're walking down a whole corridor and every door's locked?
Shit's locked.
It's locked.
The key doesn't seem to work on this door right now. Every time you try the door, it would just have a different prompt saying something different, like, this door can't be open at this current moment. The door doesn't open from here. You can't use this item currently. Ash, this isn't a place to use this right now. There's a time and place for everything,
But not now.
but not
The
now.
moment you put the moment you put your key inside the lock just disintegrates.
My most hated one is this door is barred from somewhere else. It's like the Fallout door with the window breaked in, its door handle barely here.
You can clearly reach over and like open the fucking thing from the other side.
Tyrick, you begin to make your way to the open door. You find that the door is open, leads into an apartment in the inside. It's modest in size. Bed.
What's the number on the door say?
The number on the door reads 595.
Oh. But still, why did it open for me? I'm not. This is not my room. This is not my. There's no my room key. Look at the key again.
Oh,
Five.
it's
Hey,
not.
it says 559. Look at that. Ay,
You
caramba.
look into room 595,
Dios
and you can
mío.
see that the room is modestly well lived in. There's a bed, there's a window that's covered currently. There is a dresser, a series of like two dressers, and a series of clothing and other garments that are been laid in specific places and locations. There isn't anybody in the current room so far. The room door is just open, or has opened. What would you like to do,
God, that gives
Sire?
me like fucking Common Fall 9 vibes.
It's still not my room though. I don't know if I should even bother coming in.
Well, it's all your choice, not mine.
What do you guys think? Should I?
I don't know about that one, boss.
Nah, man. Nah, fuck that shit.
Yeah,
On
That's
it,
really.
agreed.
yo.
Like, you don't even know, like, there might be a pygmy hiding behind the doorway with a baseball bat. Little
Waiting.
shits like
Come
that.
on.
Speaking of, how's my pygmy doing?
Um,
You forgot to water him.
Damn.
Funny that you mentioned that you mentioned your pygmy, because that would be when you bring it to attention that there is a certain level of food and drink and need for a pygmy. You eat, he eats with you, sort of deal, and it won't cost you anything more. He just takes your food from you. It's a little shit like that. So he's fine right now. The thing is, pygmies are very responsive to their environment. Um, he refuses to get out of the little polka ball, if you will.
Shit's on it, yo.
So it's still my vest. He doesn't want to come out.
He has like a sort of like text to mental connection with you. So it's like the ball doesn't say anything, but you completely understand the sass behind the pygmy when he goes, I'm not going out there. This is not my Silent Hill arc.
That's
Nah.
the sun. I'd rather not. What was that?
That's haunted, yo.
Well,
Shit is in fact on it.
well, in the vest he continues to stay, I guess.
I'll keep living rent free.
And he did. And I
Hmm.
have respect for him for that. No one's ever said that they live rent free around me before like that. I respected him.
There's only traveling forward or going back where you came. There's no junction at this part of the hallway.
I won't enter, but I'll go for it. Maybe if I reach like the 599, I'll somehow loop back around to 506.
Rightful and hopeful, you begin to travel forward. The light begins to get dim. Light, it's fading. It gets gloomier and harder to tell details in these areas coming up ahead. Only you had uh some light or something to help light the way around you in these darker areas.
He
Also,
wants to look at
go ahead.
Nova again. May he'll flex an arm to hopefully it'll glow.
No. As you flex your arm, you find that the room is still darkly lit. Well, not darkly, but it's getting darker.
You know, I feel naked and not in a good way.
Nothing of note passes on as Cyric travels forward, I assume, continuing as nothing noteworthy happens. You do find yourself once again at a junction. There's a west, east, and south. Sorry, west, north, and south. Sorry, west, north, and east, not south. South is where you would be coming from, but you can keep traveling forward or go left or right, west and east.
Let's go to the left.
All right. Okay. And I'm going to roll a 1d100. Cyrek, go ahead and call it.
Low.
Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna roll it. Uh,
I did say low before I clicked it.
you did say low, but I was intending to roll for it. Well, you begin to hear rumbling. There's something definitely vibrating underneath your feet, Cynric. How do you respond with this information?
Hmm. Run a few steps
Nuh-uh.
backwards.
Wait, say that again, bro? I didn't catch that. And I caught what you said, Lou.
I said nuh-uh.
Nah.
You take one, and then two, then three steps back. Before realizing that the vibrations are from your feet, they feel like they're getting heavier where you're stepping behind you.
Okay, then I guess I'll go for. I want to look around, see if there's anything suspicious.
Behind you.
Sure.
You turn to look behind you. You are still in this yeah, you're still in this junction hallway, so you turn back to where you were coming from, and you can quite clearly see that about 60 feet in your periphery, that there is this large, lumbering humanoid figure making its approach to you. And there's been this distinctly loud screeching noise that's been accompanying this large, moving metal golem-like creature.
Eyewitnesses has an image of the figure. It's just a fucking triangle.
How would you
A
like to
like
handle
figure, eh?
it? It is a giant metal humanoid figure. It has two arms, two legs, and a head. It has a
Is it
weird
bigger than
circular.
Steinrick?
Oh, it's bigger than you, Cyrus. It's barely. It does not. You stand and you're fit into the hallway because the heading of the hallway is a little bit higher than you, hanging by around 15 feet coming down. You stand at 8 foot. This creature stands at 10 or 11-ish, above, towering above you.
I go back the way I came, but then go to the right. So I
No,
could.
no, 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 no. It's walking up from where you were coming.
Oh.
So now it seems like it's trying to force you to walk through the junction that's ahead of you. You can either go north, continuing forward, to your left, or to your right.
Okay, so it's saying it's behind me. Okay.
Yes, but you turn to face it. So right now you're facing it.
I'll go to the right.
Okay, you're going east. All right. So when you look back at the junction, Direct, you decide to run east. And on your approaching east, um, you can hear the metal rhythmic boom, boom, accompanied by sound. As it gets fainter and fainter, you running down the east corridor. Zarek, in the middle of this corridor, uh, what would you like to do? You can hear
Look
the
at the door
stomping behind
numbers.
you. Uh, roll a 1d100. I'm gonna call low.
Are you rolling it or I am?
You are. I'm calling it for you to roll. The numbers start to make no sense to you. At 500, 1, 2, 6, 3, 500, 5, 1, 1, 3, 5, 1 triangle? Well, this one's not even fucking trying. It just reads someone's name.
Larry.
Look, Garrett.
No, I mean, there's numbers and they all don't make sense. There is a specific name, but I didn't read it out yet. Do you want to read it?
Sure, I'll read it. What to say?
Uh, hmm. If you're reading this, you really shouldn't have stepped in. Roll an intelligence check to maintain your sanity.
Oh no, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's a bad habit. Let's do it properly. Oh wait, what am I saying? Never mind, I'm taking the 3. I
Yeah,
forgot about
it's
my own relic powering up my instat.
you rub the corneas of your eyes and you catch that the number appears again as 531. The message it left behind leaves 10 stress to you. You are at 15 out of 100. The journey continues to find your room. As you were looking around this room, you can hear, and if you take a look behind you, you can see that the lumbering iron giant is still chasing you, Cynric.
Did I get a better look at it this time or no?
Still far away from you, but you know it's still chasing you. You could stay where you are and wait to get a better look at it if you want.
Cause I won't. It does look scary, but maybe it wants to lead me to my room.
That's
Yeah,
hopeful thinking.
well, I mean,
Maybe he's a good guy, says Cynic's final last words.
But nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna stick around. If I found 31, I must be getting closer. I'll keep going the way I was going.
continuing traveling north. You find yourself at another junction. This time, the junction has a dead end. It's just a dead end.
So what do the numbers here say?
There's a big sign that says, "We apologize for the inconvenience. This portion of our hotel is not currently renovated. Please come back in the year 1532, uh, circa 8 cycle."
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, the numbers here don't mean much to you, but those who understand what I just said makes more sense. With that being said, you can continue to hear the loud lumbering noise behind you and the metal clanking. The doors
Well, from a
around
dead end.
here, yeah, at the dead end there are still doors. Do you want to try to investigate them?
Yes.
Well, you're going to go and make me a dexterity check this time, in order to investigate your surroundings, taking a closer look at each passing number in each side.
And I
With a
crit.
with a 10 is yeah, it's a 20. It's like movie magic. You struggle for about a minute or two looking through each door, your heart sinking each time the numbers almost seem like they're fucking with you and changing. You can see the creature as it approaches much closer to you. It's about 30 feet away. You can see that this creature has blood oozing or some type of liquid oozing, ichor across its open crevasses of holes that are each linking parts of this lumbering night. Because you can see more clearly now, it's a rudimentary sort of metal knight-looking human. It looks like it's crying from this oozing from its eyes. It has a facial mask. The facial mask looks contorted in pain. There are thorns across its body. It is lumbering a large greatsword. It is deliberately dragging it. Cyrek, you struggle to find your door, and in movie magic timing, find the right one, but struggle to put the key correctly. As you struggle to get the key into the door slot, the creature takes its time to wind up a large and very obvious swing. And when you finally get the door just right, you slip into your room, and the door closes behind you, and you hear the loud thunk as you've entered your room. The room is large enough for your accommodation, surprisingly. You stand up to notice that it is a king-size mattress, large enough to fit your frame. Surprisingly, there is a nightstand, a cabinet, and a large standing wardrobe used to put more large outfits in, or suits and such. As promised, there's a door for presumably a bathroom, and the room is connected to a small kitchen with a stove and different sets of appliances. There's even a small living room area where there is a TV. All this is connected by one room, so there's no walls dividing anything save the bathroom being private.
Well then, like you say, he's going to shower, so first he's gonna look around for a towel and bathrobe.
Pygmy pops out of its ball. Ah! God, I've been in there all day. It's not so haunted in here. It's like this room has a thief mark or something.
Well,
Do do do
make yourself comfortable.
do do
So
do
just
do.
Not this place.
ditches his clothes, gets a towel, and then walks into the bathroom. I'm gonna take a hot shower.
You begin to take a hot shower.
And really, obviously, put his clothes in the laundry bin because he's been wanting to get that clean since going to the place of heaven.
You undress and provide your clothes into the bin. You begin to take a shower. Your pygmy joins you into the bathroom, but stays sitting on top of the toilet, the basin of it, and is just curled up into a ball, just being outside of its containment for now. You enjoy a rather pleasant ass shower. This shower rejuvenates your stress and reduces 30, putting you back down to 0.
God damn if I needed this.
Zarek, what sort of pleasant thought comes through your mind
Do you
while you
say
shower?
pleasant thought?
Yeah, pleasant thought. Something happy. What's something happy for Zarek?
Mm,
Definitely not being here.
hmm. Thinking of the hot springs back in the Emerald Isles, since the man loves his baths.
That's a good idea, yeah. Enjoying the bath that you're taking here just brings you back to a better place. And that's what really helps with stress release. Otherwise, it's an okay bath. The water's warm enough. The complimentary soap and shampoo is nice enough. It's just surprisingly not enough of either the shampoo or the conditioner to lather your hair, but too much soap to lather your body. And not enough towel to dry you as you begin to try to dry yourself. It's like your room is full of half inconveniences.
What sort of sick fucking nightmare?
Get some air drying.
The air dryer is lukewarm at best, as after you finished your shower, which admittedly takes a little bit longer than you anticipated since the water decided to cut in and out between your shower, you do finally enjoy yourself after finishing, your shower and returning to the quote living room and living area of your current apartment, like current room. And in here, you can see the small little living room with the pygmy sitting, having joined you into this room. is going to be sitting on the TV provided, but the TV is currently off. There is a bed for you to sleep here, and there's a kitchen within the area. There is a fridge, and there is a window, but the window is currently closed. The window is a wide set window. It's not a single panel, but it's wide. 2 panel, 3 panels.
Well, it's gonna be a while for my clothes to get picked up. For reference, he's now just in a bathrobe. He's wearing his glasses. He's got the necklace, but that's all.
The bathrobe's too long for you.
It drags a
No,
little bit.
they say it fits him.
Yeah, but it fits you, but it's too long.
No, not line. It fits him perfectly. The pockets in the inside are not sewn right. You don't have pockets.
Well, good thing he doesn't need them right now.
Pick me looks up from the TV. What's the plan?
Let's see. I'm still full from that dinner earlier. I guess I'll watch. I see what's on the TV here.
There is a convenient chair placed in front of the TV with a remote. After assembling yourself onto the chair with the remote, you begin to flick through the channels. And, line? Call, high or low.
I'm going high.
You begin to flick. Click, 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 click. You can't find anything good on TV. Roll an intelligence check. This is bothering you badly. Oh, it's gonna put you in a right bad mood. You can't find anything to watch. Hundreds of channels. And you're gonna spend 2 hours doing this event.
Damn, how many channels does TV have?
A lot.
At least 3.
At least 3. You've been cycling through them. I've been worried about you. You lose 15 stress. As you endlessly search through the channels, you finally find one channel that finds some level of interest to you. It begins to seem about a commercial regarding a rather dapper-looking, noble-looking man. The chant begins, "Repent the sins of your flesh through the pestilence provided by our church. I, Zacharias Belphame, the leader of the Church of Ruin, can provide such salvation to ye." And in his advertisement, there are 4 of these damn near anorexic but muscular creatures wearing they are wearing leather straps across their body, but carry several different torture devices with them. One is a wheel of pain, another seems to be a literal Iron Maiden, one is a series of large pliers, and another one seems to be a plague doctor wearing mask person.
Hey, it's Morgu's lot.
Nods aggressively. Here's 1,000 gold pieces. Now add it to your character sheet before I change my mind.
Damn right. Slip a Berserk reference past the guy playing Berserk.
So, I promise salvation to those that follow me and my flock. Only through the true decay of our spirit and body can we ascend to a higher form. I, Belphame, Zacharias Belphame, approve of this message to join the Green Church of Ruin.
I want to imagine, like, in the background, you would see, like, some torturing going on. The windows that are picking slowly being closed into, like, a
looking to open a new location in Travail.
It's fucking Falcone's address?
That'd be even hilarious.
Oh, I see we've chosen death.
No, we called eminent domain. We've been reaching you for 2 months. What the hell, man?
I don't care who the spiral sends. I'm not paying my taxes. It's theft.
Ah, send in the boogeyman. Booga 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 booga.
Oh no!
Zyric,
Oh my god, why?
after scrolling through the TV and finally finding the advert, you decide that after watching it and surprisingly taking another bit more of your time, you decide to stop watching, and you are free to move your character as such again. It is late, terror in the afternoon. You don't have a sense of time. There's no clock in here.
I assume like I've been keeping track, so it's like around 9:40, 9:35 at this point.
That's a good guess. That's a great guess. I can't be. I will be as specific as possible to you when I can, but I know your exact time. So, which time you said?
Uh, I said 9:35.
You take a. So, what do you want Sonic to do around this time?
Let's see.
The pygmy is currently looking in the fridge. The door is wide open. He is sitting at the very bottom of it. He can't reach to the higher shelves. He could not see from where he sits, but he still looks. Or
Hold on, I got you. Gently lifts up the pygmy.
Poppies!
Exactly.
You lift the pygmy, but it refuses to leave the floor, and you see its little feet, padded feet, stay on the ground, but its legs begin to extend as you hold its body, and it just kind of stands up as you hold it, and it reveals these kind of ostrich-like legs that come from its body.
Kill it.
I can stand up, you know.
Oh, you should have said so.
No, I was just taking a nice look around everything. They left us expired milk.
Explain what is this fucking West Bay?
That's what I was. No, I wasn't really thinking that.
They don't have milk in West Bay, they have mulk.
Hey, so what was that deal with that thing we were fighting before, or you were?
Eating back at a place of heaven?
Yeah, West Bay, the poor place. And Pygmy takes out the milk and begins to pour it into a bowl cereal. He's fixing himself up a bowl of cereal with the milk, and you see he first takes it out. Fridge. He's listening, waiting for your response. But he makes his way over to a cabinet to take out some cereal and make a bowl.
It's off-brand cereal.
Oh,
I say raisin bran.
absolutely. It just says flakes. That's all it says. Cereal flakes.
Flicks.
Well, you know, according to Lance, it's some sort of of reality, and similar to a monster we fought a
The
while
room
ago.
begins to morph in various shapes and forms as you mention the words of enemies of reality. As it does
Lance
so,
has
the
literally
safety,
warned you not to say that loud.
the safety of
Did
the
you?
room.
I don't remember.
Yes, he has mentioned it a few times. Mentioning that phrase is a bad thing, and saying those words is bad. And now you're going to learn the lesson, the better way of it. As the room's safe point begins to falter, like a Geller shield going off and on during travel in the warp. Um,
Oh.
I'm sorry, I said the enemies of realty. Yeah, realty.
Realty! Yeah. They're a bunch of anarcho communists.
the room lights turn on and off, and when they flicker off, right, the lights stay off for a bit, and the pygmy jumps into your arms, Cyrek, and goes, "Oh no, I fucking hate what's going on! Something got in here! Something's in here with that!" And as it mutters it a few times, a large eye opens in the darkness in the room before the lights turn back on.
Thanks, man. There's just another place I have to go to fucking clear up this mess. Oh.
If you did tell me, I
do
legit
love the
did not
sound of
remember.
job
Whoops.
security.
You know, it's actually for me. I accidentally say what you're not supposed to say. It's the first time it happened.
You know, like, always remember, we don't say All Eyes' name loudly anymore, even if he's dead. Always keep that as a memory. Like,
You suffer 20 just for that, so you're up to 35.
we're gonna have to come back here later. Oh,
I don't like this.
fuck.
Okay, whatever you said or whatever happened, man, I don't like it. Why are we here? That's a better question. I don't know where we were, but why the fuck you keep bringing me to places I don't like?
That's just bad luck, my guy. I need you to regain some memories, some really
Okay,
important memories.
I'm a shonen hero. All I want to do is be able to battle my final bad guy.
At least he's honest about it.
Well, you and me both, so we best stick together.
Oh,
Is that
oh.
eyeball still there?
No, so when the lights were off, the pygmy was muttering there was something there. The large eyeball opens in the corner of a room from the shadows. It looks at you before the lights turn on and all of that disappears. The room is as normal as it was, but you still suffered stress from it happening. You are at 35 out of 100. The room is currently empty. No noticeable time has passed.
But yeah, big scary monsters.
Yeah, you're a big guy. I suppose you can take care of it. Though I've seen bigger guys, and oh,
Yeah, and I saw one on the way here. How about this
oh.
little guy?
Why you so bitch made, little guy?
What if we do
Come
some
on, little
push-ups
guy, nut
together?
up.
Oh, push-ups. I could do that. The pygmy begins to work out with you, and I'd say, how long do you want to train? You can set between 15, 30, or an hour.
I guess an hour, just to shake off what happened.
You find some level of relaxation. You lose 5 stress. You're down to 30 out of 100. While the the lunch was great, you begin to feel around this time that your stomach is a little bit more noticeably hungry, but you're not full anymore. You're not starving, you're not needing of food. You're just not full anymore. Though the pygmy and you are now just feeling a little bit better after doing some push-ups, some sit-ups, some crunches. The pygmy
Fine.
is
Fine
in
a
a
Hadouken
better
at one.
mood. Hmm?
Fine a Hadouken.
Oh, he can't. I can't do that yet. He looks down sadly.
Why'd you even call yourself a hero?
Maybe I could, when I get out here, I'll show you.
That spits
Oh.
to the side. Call yourself a hero. Can't even do a Hadouken.
What would you like to do, Cyric?
Is there anything to read?
You look around the room and you do find that there's a pamphlet for the Princess Anne Hotel. It advertises the several different things that you can do at the hotel, as I've mentioned previously with the attendant.
Is the attendant's face on that fucking.
It would be like the menu for the food too at the rest at the call-in service you can do. It would list the times that you can come to the different events and whatnot provided by each location, as I've mentioned, the locations as previously mentioned.
I guess I'll look into the fridge. Is there anything edible to snack on?
You begin to look
It's a
through the
rumor.
fridge, and it's a regular fridge. The light kind of dims in and out as you open it, and it still kind of dims in and out as you are keeping the door open. It looks like it's struggling while you keep the door open. The contents are on 3 different shelves: the top, the middle, and the most bottom. The most bottom seem to have 2 pull drawers and a top drawer, top cover of it for different foods. And on each shelf, there doesn't seem to be much other than some small canned goods. They clearly read green peas or orange carrots. There's something called red juice, half drink. It also has the ominous words taped on it saying, "Don't touch."
I'm going to obey and not touch that.
Is there like purple drink somewhere there?
No, there was just a few stuff. There's what seems to be a loaf of, and the top of the bag containing plastic bag reads bread unit.
Wow, good thing it's not a can of bread.
And there is a yellow block that reads cheese wheel, but it's clearly a block.
Are there any eggs here so you can hard boil them?
You take a close. Do you want to take a closer look?
Sure.
You find that there are an egg carton hiding behind the cheese block, but the egg carton's empty. Who leaves an empty egg carton in the fridge, you wonder?
Damn, I'm always up for a little protein. I guess I'll just settle for basic cheese and toast. Cheese on toast.
Cheese wheel on bread unit. As you take out the cheese block bread unit, there's our cheese block cheese wheel question, and combine it with the bread unit in like a Minecraft kind of crafting menu here, and you make cheese block. That's a cheese wheel on bread unit sandwich. Somehow
Edible?
it's
Question mark?
somehow it's edible. Do you risk eating it?
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. It was moldy or some shit?
I never said nothing about it being moldy. I just said that you made the bread unit. The cheese wheel, that's a cheese block, that's made into a sandwich with a bread unit. I'm just asking, do you want to eat it?
I'll take one bite.
Alright, you take a bite into it, and well, you find it's a rather challenging bite, actually. I need you to make a strength check to see if you pull off a piece of the sandwich or not.
Okay. And it's a crit.
Yeah, you just managed to start chewing cheese block wheel bread unit sandwich. And you take one hard bite, you take another hard bite, and definitely tastes like cheese. It definitely does not taste like bread. It's less than something. You probably were better just eating the cheese block alone, honestly. But you do manage to eat the sandwich. The bread unit isn't good. Hi, hey, you're there.
I rolled to seduce Falcone.
Wrong,
Hi-
Falcone.
I mean Hell's Wrath.
Hi,
Oh, you
Evie.
do you.
Okay.
The food sandwich does not provide you any benefits too. You just rolled to eat a sandwich that didn't give you anything. The pygmy watches you eat.
Eject Hall.
Even the
Yeah,
pygmy would
don't need this, buddy.
Yeah, I left it there for a reason, Chief. Oh, it is
Right.
raining hard. Oh,
It's
and
like
to
heavy
catch
rain.
yeah, right. To catch you up on what's
Jason!
going to catch you what's going on, Evie. We're following Cyric in the Princess Anne Hotel. He's currently in his
Oh
room.
no.
He's been chased around by a large metal golem, and he was scrolling through the TV and saw an advertisement for a certain
No. Don't you
for a
say it.
certain no. He was looking for a TV, but ended up finding a certain ad for a certain uh father character that was advertising the Green Church of Pestilence.
Oh, okay.
That's up in the lower spire, looking to open a new church in the in the Travail district.
Oh wow, look at that! It's just the address is Falcone's Church.
Otherwise, after that, he
I love making that joke.
manages to work out with a pygmy. Cyric has a pygmy. It's a shonen pygmy. And Cyric tried to eat a sandwich. A wheel block sandwich bread unit.
With bread
Wasn't good for him.
units.
All
He
that
seems
time,
more
by
like
the way,
a sandwich guy.
all that time making that sandwich cost you about, I'd say 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
The pygmy yawns a bit. You want to turn in the night, or you want to stay up late? We can share a spooky
Yeah,
story.
that's a good idea.
Want to go to bed?
Yep.
Okay, I call
Okay.
Big Spoon, and you cannot tell anyone otherwise.
Okay.
Oh wow, that never worked. Oh,
I don't know what to do!
Zarek, you find yourself getting into bed, but the pygmy takes its word and just lays it. That doesn't lay, but sits upon your head, like a cat would. The pygmy feels light as a feather, though. It's just noticeable that its pawed feet are stepping on your head. It's not like there's weight on it or anything. It's just like you're wearing a nightcap, and that's not on purpose. It is fuzzy to the face. It's pink fuzz because you're shown as pink.
Like a cat, I see. Is there a desk right next to the bed?
Yeah, like a nightstand or such.
Or sorry, correction, like a chair. I mean.
There'd also be a level of chair-free furniture sitting around somewhere. Yeah, there'd be a chair or something.
Well, night, Arnie. You see a view of the desk. You see the bathrobes there, the luster there. He sees Sonic just all wrapped up in the covers and go to sleep.
How long do you
Did not
set
expect
Cyrek's sleep cycle for? The typical is 8 hours, but you can set them to be earlier or later. And yeah, sleep through the night, and then after this, we'll wrap you up, because that will lead
No,
us
hold
to
on.
Sunday.
That's impossible, Doctor, because enemies are around. Simon can't fall asleep.
Oh, wow, live.
No, because he said enemies are reality. Oh, they'll just.
I was gonna say 7.5 hours.
7.5 hours. Okay. Okay, I got the estimated time. Uh, roll. Evie, since you're here, high or low?
High.
High? Okay.
High.
Zarek, you're running in a fog, man. You're suffering a really bad dream. And it's gonna keep you asleep a little bit longer than you anticipated. And while you are suffering this nightmare, it's that fateful moment in Jewelberg that continues to play back over and over again. You're on routine, everything's fine. Suddenly, everyone's screaming. They're running at you. People are running past you. One woman desperately grabs at you. And that is when you notice the severity of what's going on. She's covered in blood. Her right hand, she's clutching her wound in her left hand, and she's grabbing onto your shirt, Cynric, and her face in abject horror screams to you, "Please, help! They're shooting!" And you can hear the bullets, projectiles, whatever it is, ricocheting through the air as her words are muffled by the firepower coming down the range of 250 feet maybe away from you. What was a once idyllic starport is now covered in fire, gunfire, explosions, and people screaming. Makeshift benches used as barricades, and what small resistance pockets barely hold up against the incoming threat. You, rather than let this woman suffer any more, take her into your arms and cover the incoming fire. You feel bullets rip through your back, Cynric. 3, 5, 6. You're sure the seventh one hit your lung. But in your arms, you cradle a woman who looks up at you. She only has a single bullet in her right side, and she coughs up. She sees in you, and a spark between you begin to rise between her hands. And she whispers up to you, "Thank, thank you." And you suffer again that moment over and over until you finally wake up in a cold, panicked sweat. The only reason you
I'll be
woke
right
up is
back,
your
y'all.
pigment.
Let my out.
Yep, is your pygmy had intervened. Hey, hey!
You fucking silly slaps.
Oh,
Good, you're awake. I'm hungry.
good. You didn't feed me, so I got a little stressed. You suffer another 20 stress. You are you were at 30, you would lose 10 for sleeping, so you go to 20, and then you gain 20 for your nightmare, so you go to 40. You are at 40 out of 100 stress.
I don't want you to panic. The Doritos are all out.
He's just face palming at the stupid dream he has.
I wouldn't say it's stupid, buddy. That's
No,
fucking important. Yeah.
you know I didn't mean it like that. But he's annoyed at being stressed.
hmm
That's just a
The
human behavior,
hotel's
man.
getting the best of you, you feel like. It's pulling that deeper part of you that you don't want to face yet. Oh,
How the
that's...
fuck has this hotel been around if this is what happens to people who stay in it? So I didn't see why Lance told me not to go here.
Arnie would be eating like a steak, breakfast steak. Hey, man, they said the room service was free, so I got me and I a breakfast steak. Look at this. Fucking gorgeous. It's got eggs and steak, and it fucking tastes great. The pygmy's cutting into it enthusiastically. Oh, they also came in the night with your clothes. Oh. I gotta warn you, everything here
They had no
spooked the
face.
fuck out of me. Yeah, everything here spooks the fuck out of me. The pygmy Arnie continues to eat his breakfast meal. If you're not gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat it for you.
Oh no! Starting just starts eating.
Oh, Cyrus, you roll me a dexterity check after you taking first bite.
Dexterity, okay.
Yep.
Brother, they had no face.
Hello, roll 20.
You know what we touching?
You take 3 bites before you finally come to the realization, Cyrus, that the steak is very raw. Like rotten raw.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Ah.
meal was very badly made, but you see the pygmy is still eating in absolute content. Wow. Ah, can I have your plate?
You be okay eating that?
Well, yeah, I mean, well, got protein in there somewhere. You gonna eat your plate? He points at your plate. Arnie points at your plate.
You know, little guy, you can have it.
He just unhinges his jaw like a trash can, grabs the plate, throws the whole thing in there. His teeth comically act like chain blades and just...
Including the plate, too. He ate the plate.
Yeah, he ate the plate too. And the jaw it fixes itself and it looks at you. Ah.
I'm a growing boy. I'm starving.
Picks his teeth. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the meal. That was really swell of you.
No,
Bonding
seriously,
isn't
they
great.
had no face.
No, the pygmy isn't. I'm not saying anything about that. Arnie's just making mention about the food before finally going, man. You didn't see any of the staff come into the room last night, right?
No, it was just us.
No, they came. They cleaned your clothes. You would see the basket, Cyrus, next to the side of the door. It has been cleaned.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, they came in the middle of the night. I tried to wake you up, but there was something wrong with you. You were like frozen, solid, in a loading screen, and I couldn't interact with you.
That's a weird way to describe it, but sure.
Yeah, man, I was really worried the entire night something was gonna happen to me. I didn't actually sleep. I've actually been eating these caffeine pills I found lying around.
Are you going to be okay?
I'll be fine. I smell color and I can see numbers now.
Hang on. Are you gonna be okay? Can you say that again? I can't hear you over the sound of that beat, that loud drumming. Oh wait, that's my heart.
Arnie, I can see colors.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to listen to you, but you gotta speak a little louder. That's smoke alarm, and then unit next over is bothering the fuck
back.
out of me. Welcome back.
There.
Welcome.
But yeah, no, we will leave you with the disgusting breakfast coming into it. Cyric, uh, managing to eat the small bits of the rotten breakfast that you did, I won't penalize you for it. You somehow find there's some level of like, it's just as bland as that cheese wheel you were eating sandwich. It sustains you, but it wasn't good. It's stressful. You get to 45 stress. And with that, we're going to turn the page over to another one of our players for tonight as I turn the music back out of the Silent Hill OST. No more spooky. Welcome to the Princess Anne Hotel. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's a free stay. We have clown makeup in your room, so when you finally get there, you can apply it yourself.
Oh, sweet, the clown fought basement. Me too.
Clown fart. A clown fart basement is a fucking national treasure, and I will not have it disparaged in my presence.
Okay.
Philistines.
I need to. As much as I'd like leave it to you guys to see who wants to go next, I need to take Edmund just to finalize. Where is your little sheet? That's everyone's timeline. Actually, no, we have you at the Sauntering Stallion. It's Saturday afternoon for Edmund. Oh, where is it? Okay, I'll just uh change this one then. Sorry, I just need to make quick notes. But admin, you would be at a. I would keep everyone Saturday morning. It'll be a Saturday morning after the case had been completed. You had just completed your phone calls the other day and finished up business then, and we're now with you on Saturday morning. You didn't have too bad of a sleep. There, it's just a sauntering stallion. Um, you do find that green tea is there sitting at the bar counter as he normally is in the morning, reading the Spiral newspaper. He greets you as he
I want to
normally
get some
does.
soup, so I'll be right back.
Yep, see you in a bit. Morning, Edmund. He waves at you.
What you reading there, Green Tea?
Oh, you know, the Spiral newspaper. Did you know the Flame Wrap became a district leader for Travail? Wild news.
I'm sorry, Flame Wrath did what now?
He's just saying old news to you. He's recounting how Flame Wrap became the mayor of Travail.
Is the Spiral News really that outdated?
He blinks a bit. What? No, I thought that was recent news. He looks at the date. Oh, no. Oh, this is a few months old. Oh, maybe you haven't been getting the Spirals Chronicles lately. He thinks a bit. No, what the hell? I've not been getting my updates then.
The
Oh god.
There's always the Spiral Net.
Well, no, I've been reading the paper that's always been here. Oh, there's always a pygmy that drops it off. Well, has started dropping it off lately. I think that little shit's been dropping the same one off. Come to think of it.
What's that pygmy's name?
Well, I don't know. He came by much earlier in the morning. He's an early feller.
What color is the pygmy?
Oh, pink one of those things.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't discriminate, but pink's a bad color.
damn. Look down fucking sad.
What would Donut say?
Would you
It's
not?
lightish red.
True enough.
So, what would you like to do this morning, Edmund?
Has Victor come out of his room yet?
Uh, you hadn't seen him since the evening when returning back to the Sauntering Stallion after the case. You hadn't seen him since. And you're asking green tea in particular?
Yeah.
I think I might have seen him. Tell me, do you sometimes see like a moving box or something walking around? Sometimes I see people I've
Um,
never seen before walking around here. Or other times I see like random like lampshades or stuff walking around. It's weird. I think the furniture possessed or something.
Anatar, if you can hear me, stop moving the furniture.
No.
Anatar. No, 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 no. Green tea shakes his
Damn it,
head. No, no, no.
Anatar.
It's not the furniture around. It's like furniture I've never seen around the place. Like a lampshade just randomly moving around. It walks to the bathroom and leaves the bathroom. Sometimes I even heard it greet me saying, "Hi, stoner," or whatever the
That's
hell.
probably Victor.
Right there.
I didn't know Victor can transform into inanimate objects.
Well, no, he can just take the appearance, and this is more kabuki theater than anything.
Can it now? Admin is gonna go up to Victor's room.
Yeah, you make your way up to Victor's room, and you find that the door is closed, and for the most part, it doesn't seem disturbed.
Undead son of bitches.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Uh, Victor, I'm respecting your privacy, but I'm asserting my authority by coming in anyway.
And you find that the door is not locked, but you do find that Victor is currently, I'd say, torso armor, putting it back on. He turns to face you and goes, "Oh, well, Captain, if you wanted some alone time like this, well, you can definitely help me get out of it again.
Ow!
I just finished bathing."
Why did you put it back on if you just finished?
Well, I've just finished bathing and I've dried myself off, so I'm putting it back on. You caught me in the process of putting my armor on, Captain. Though you could help me
Is he
right
at least
now.
clothed?
Yes, for the most part. He just has his top armor missing. He was in the process of putting it on.
Anybody?
What happened?
If you promise not to kill anybody, I might
I
try to
haven't
find the
killed
gym.
anyone.
No,
I'm feeling
I
very
might.
discriminated against.
You are Falcone.
That's what my brother goes
Wow.
through.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Almost like I could summon Gravesinger right now. Hmm.
Victor, Victor, you came back covered in blood
That was
People
because
and
are
I was
clumsy.
it was
and silly putty for some reason.
silly. Well, that was the party after. You see, I needed my makeup for the party after. And I didn't kill anyone. I left them in relatively alive place. And anyway, they were
Didn't.
trying to mug a woman. I'm the hero. So what if 4 or 5, maybe an armed officer went down too?
That's fair. Uh, did your
It
brother
won't be.
teach you how to fight?
Victor looks a bit exposed when you ask the question. He takes off the helmet that he had on, because he had the helmet on first, and he takes it off and looks at you inquisitively. Victor, Victor teach me to fight. No, it was father and not father. It was grandfather, the Don, and his men. They taught me and Victor how to fight. They put us through some, shall I say, souring examination and drilling as teens and young adults. Victor
Alright,
was more body disposal. He was he was really good with that.
Vincent.
I, hmm?
Vincent.
Sorry,
Vincent.
Vincent, thank you. I, however, was much better at just taking the orders and doing the job from straightforward.
Alright. I
Hmm.
I'll see if I can find out where the rest of the police department go for their gym training and see if anybody would like to spar with us.
Your blinks again. Spar with other sweaty men. Why, when I can spar with you, Captain?
Do you really want to spar with me?
Well, I don't see no need for me to fight, seeing how I haven't been in a fight, Captain. Any fight that I have been in, I've kind of just resolved it rather fast. It demonstrates with parading, um, for this Kabuki theater, he can create the hilt of the blade, Gravesinger, in between his fingertips, the thin blade against it. And he'd hold the semi-transparent metal in his fingertips, and it shine with a, kind of, yellowish tin. I'd rather
Uh,
end fights rather quickly. I don't need a
alright.
fighting style.
Well, I need to go and practice mine.
Rolls his eyes. I
You,
suppose I can root you on the side, Captain.
I was
I
about
do need
ready
my.
to say, to speak your language, do you want to watch me get hot and sweaty?
I will be jealous and pouting. He places the armor on and gets dressed.
Look, I'll go, but I'll be complaining all the way through.
Entire time.
Admin is
Yeah.
also going to invite Devon out if he can find him. If Devon isn't there, that's fine.
You knock on Devon's room and find that Ugh. Ah, God, you guys are fucking early birds. What is it, Captain?
We were gonna go to the gym. Do you want to come with us?
Hard pass.
Alright, that's
It's
fine.
like, it's like
Yeah.
9 in the morning. Go fuck
Hey,
yourself.
hey, it's not required. I was just being
Uh,
nice and offering.
slams the door.
Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Blow the dank out.
Are you paying rent, pygmy?
Runs.
The sound
Me
of like
away!
the sound of like also like small little paddle above you, like in the ceiling, goes off.
Does as officers of Squad Goldschlager, do we still get the same perks as being a police officer of the Market District?
More or
Yes, you
less.
can blackmail civilians.
No,
Hell,
I'll come
Yes,
back to you.
you can actual bribery.
Wow.
10
Oh, but
calories, and I had 3 of them today.
no, but yeah, no, you are essentially an officer, but you only handle anima cases. Anything else is out of your jurisdiction. It's
Okay,
quite. Mhm.
is there like a communal gym the officers go to for like
With
sparring or stuff?
oh, let me move the camera back. And yes, at least you would have been given an introduction to the facilities of the police department. And in the Crimson Court building is where the police department resides. There is a communal gym there. They do have that training style that I had mentioned before. Uh, kickboxing.
Kickboxing, Mr. Vale.
No, trail gun shooting.
I thought they were both. I thought they did gun shooting and kickboxing.
Shooting
I
is a
thought Market.
specific training for every officer, but they specialize in travail shooting, specialize in marketplace with physical combat. Different needs.
Admin is going. before he leaves, grab his Gridiron Bandit stuff and hail
Oh
a
no!
cab to the Crimson Court.
Oh no! It's a villain. He's bringing his villain equipment with him to be villain somewhere.
You're right. You're absolutely right. He
Filthy
doesn't want to get his
fucking
duster all sweaty. Are you kidding?
filthy anime usual.
Do you know? Do you know how many cycles in the wash it does to get sweat out of leather?
You hail a cab down, and the cab offers to take you to the Crimson Court. Here in Metro Police, they'll pay the bill to the police.
Hell yeah.
It'll take you 2.5 hours.
This is where we find out that there was a blood demon that exploded all over the Crimson Court.
He got better, don't worry.
Actually, no, this would be dragging you this way.
I got bad.
I got better.
I'm not trying to do better. I'm trying to do worse.
I'm trying to do worse. You begin to hear Spiral City music being played through the radio. Spiral City music is a composition of different types of bells and classical music notes, but they're played in a more orchestrated, symphonic. These pieces are meant to be references of one piece to another. You had to have listened to earlier pieces to make this musical references. So, while it is enjoyable on its own, it's meant to be listened as a series. And this series is already played it's something in this middle part. But you are quite familiar with it, Edmund. It is a gridiron classic. It is a series of piano quartets and industrial sounds mixed with a grittier metal rock emerging from this.
I was gonna look at the cab driver. Why is Gridiron Symphony number 4 playing on the radio in Market District?
Oh, I like to turn on the radio to the gridiron radio station. They play some of the better stuff. At least in my opinion.
You ever been to Gridiron?
Oh, heavens no.
You no.
God,
Yeah.
why would
I
he
work
stops to go?
I work out
Get the
between
fuck out of my
here and
car!
I have business here in Market District, and I drive cab business all over the city, and I live out in Travail. No reason to go to gridiron.
How's Squad Zero doing over in Travail?
Well, those Anima people acting like the police officers. I'm telling you, they're taking jobs from honest officers.
You ever seen what happens when someone who isn't an anima user goes up against an anima user?
You know, my cousin Larry was said that he saw one of those Anima users. Yeah, he said he went boxing with him. Could handle him. And he's a varsity guy, so I think, I can clear to go take him off. I put some weights in the gym. But guys, the driver's heavy set.
But boxing guy, what?
Go get him, chomp.
You ever saw? Hey, Mister, have you ever saw what happens to an anime user when they get hit by this? He pulls out like a fucking a big arm from his head.
The person he boxed against didn't happen to have the McKinley last name, did it?
Mentioning McKinley makes a fame roll a 1d100 line.
Oh no!
Oh, cool. Good thing.
Damn.
McKinley? You mean that guy that won the fight? That McKinley, the guy who won the fighting anima tournament thing, you Bob, right?
Emma's
Good
gonna
news.
sigh. Yes, that McKinley.
No. My cousin fought some other schmuck. Some silver-haired ass boxer. Can't remember his name, but he put a good paw on him. I heard. Turned out
They have
that
a
guy
thick
was an
accent?
anima user. He was some sort of boxer anima user, man. But my cousin Larry, he put paws on him. He put that guy a little bit down under. He didn't win the fight, but I mean, if he could go boxing with that guy, I think I could take on an anima user. I'm fast. I'll catch him
I
off
got this
guard.
gun.
That dog in him.
Like I said, he's a heavy-set man driving cars. You guys end up sitting in traffic, unfortunately.
Yeah, tell you what, if you ever wish to fight an anima user, let me know, and we'll schedule something at a sparring,
You
some sort of.
you an anima user?
Yes.
Get out of here! No
Get the
way. My
get the
cab
Yeah.
would
fuck out of my
totally.
car.
Get the fuck out of my car.
No, no way. There's no way. My cab would have detected you. See, I got this grand. He tapped the dashboard for some sort of like device that's etched into the front of the driver's assistant side, and it's like, yeah, see right here, like where a radio would be for a car. It has this screen or device like machine inserted there instead, and it looks weird and it beeps rhythmically. And he goes, no, see, I installed one of those anima scanner bobbies, and it says that you no anima energy or whatnot around us. No that anima hooju wooju.
It's like the
Maybe it goes off when someone uses their anima.
Is that how it
Would
works?
you?
He looks fucking
Would you want?
confused.
Do you want me to test it? I can
No,
test
wait,
it
wait,
for
wait.
you.
Are you an anima user?
Yes.
Well, hey, Pop.
bullshit.
Hey, look, boss. Listen. You ain't thinking about doing
That,
anything froggy, right?
no, I'm part of Goldschlager. I'm.
Kazoon type.
It's Market District's version of Squad Zero.
Oh. Don't think they're taking honest yes from honest human.
You
I'm
know
sorry.
what? That's fair.
I'll
So, do
give
you want
you.
me to test out your anima tester?
Well, I mean, only if you want to speak into the mic. And you notice that he's leveled like a revolver over his shoulder in the moments that he's been stalling and talking with you.
You're threatening an officer of the law with a revolver.
Hey man, you might be just an officer. You might be an animal user with the fake animal, with the fake officer badge. Maybe you even killed the officer. You know what
Well,
I'm
it sounds
saying?
like your life's in danger.
You know what? You
If
might
I
be, in
do pull this,
fact, be a
hold on, hold on,
fake
hold on, hold on.
anime.
If I do pull this trigger, I do know that I do make the headlines for killing an animal user. So, well, what do I really have to lose if you're not an officer? If you are an officer?
Oh, you should with a real
Emmett's gonna
cop
look at the
badge.
revolver. Oh, what kind of revolver is that? Just your standard
No, it'd be a nice, beautiful, Magnelian? Magnelian?
Magnum?
No, it's not a Magnum. It's a special type of Magnum. I can't. Well, it's definitely a Magnum for sure. He is. No, he's backing something nice. Yeah, he worked at Travail. He got money to spend for a Magnum.
Is that Chamberlain 357 or 44?
He pulls back the hammer to chamber the revolver, but he's still driving forward. Do you really
Who are
want
you
to find out how
jumping at?
loud my microphone can get, sir?
I mean, honestly, at this point, tell you what, I'll give you one free shot, but we go up to the Crimson Court when you do it.
I'd be stupid to shoot you in front of a police station.
Oh, you'll be stupid to shoot me in front of another police officer, too.
Come on, pussy's back down.
Big Ramy, don't don't be a bitch.
Uh,
God, loud.
the
You ain't
moment
gonna
you,
rob
let me
me,
tell
right?
you, no, I'm an officer. You know, if you really want to know, you can follow me into the Crimson Court. They'll verify everything.
You could be a fake anime user with a weird cop badge.
You'll be a.
No, I already said that earlier, dude.
Yeah,
He's reiterating.
yeah.
Emma's gonna
Explode.
clear his throat. Victor,
Victor's in the cab.
Victor's with me.
Right, I keep forgetting that he's quiet and follows, right? It'd be the moment with the cab driver
Victor,
would unironically notice that the second guy in the car is wearing armor.
what does the
Oh,
back of the guy's neck look like?
Vulnerable.
He just quietly snapped his wrist, revealing the hand cannon underneath it. Uh, we might break a car or two, but that's more than willing to keep the captain safe. So you can try with that little hand cannon. Mine's bigger.
You see, your gun is set on
Look,
anima.
I just don't want to get
My gun
robbed.
is set is. Hey,
If
hang
you're
on.
not gonna rob
Your
me,
gun
then
is set
I'll
on
keep
anima.
my gun safe.
I'm not gonna rob you, but since you showed me yours, I guess I'll show you mine.
No,
Evan's gonna
put your
pull
gun
out the
away.
gambler.
It
Evan's going to
misfires.
flash the gambler.
You flash the gambler, it misfires. It blows his brains out. Everyone panics. Victor looks at you and goes,
I didn't
"Come
realize I'm.
on, man. Shit, that's brains and blood everywhere back here."
Fuck. I didn't want to do a Pulp Fiction reference.
I want to do a Pulp Fiction.
But he's
No, but
trying
Evan's
to.
gonna open up his duster and show the gambler at
That's
the
a
next
neat,
stoplight.
yeah, neat gun.
Yeah, yeah.
Way above your pay grade for
Like,
an officer, though.
what's this guy's name?
Maybe you stole that
I
from
got
the.
it on
Yeah, Victor would say to the character driver, "Your gun is set on anima. Mine is set is for collateral."
Your gun kills a person. My gun kills a building.
Are we at the Crimson Court?
Yes, you were pulling up to the Crimson Court.
What is this cab's number?
No, for the love of God.
Q.
Yeah, save me
Yeah,
the
we're doing
fucking
this.
headache. You.
It's 25 now.
25 what?
What's this driver's name?
He didn't tell you. He's just a driver.
By the way, I never got your name. What is it, friend?
I need a picture of your ID before I let you go. I need it for billing purposes to get back to the office so we can get the officers.
Sounds like somebody's resisting, obstructing law enforcement.
Edmund is going to give him his ID.
My name is Lance McKinley.
Why is everyone keep? Why do I keep getting these fucking invoices?
I keep getting all these bills to places I've never been.
Yeah, it's like
Rick sits
why do I
down
keep
in
getting
his
these
chair,
invoices for?
gets really comfy, pops open a little bit of a soda, fizzy pop soda, goes through mail. What the hell?
What do you mean? What do you mean I have to to court for sexual harassment?
Anyway, I sent you my name. What's your name?
Ajin.
Argent?
A-J-U-N. Ajun.
Adjun. Okay.
Alright, calm down.
Can I
Mr.
have my ID
Reyes.
back?
Takes picture. Hands it back to you. There you go. Have a good day.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm a user.
You too. Edmund's gonna keep the car open, but summon dust and ashes on the seat. Not to as he's out of the car, summon dust and ashes on the seat, but inert, like no flame or nothing.
Quickly take the chance to scratch the side of the police car.
Of the police car.
Just look, yeah, he's the police car, sorry, the cab car. Just slightly with Graves' finger. Yeah,
And before Edmund closes the door, he's gonna look down at dust and ashes and look back. Yeah, anima detector doesn't work, and shut the door.
oh, it did. It's going off,
Oh.
but you guys step away from the car. He goes, "Wait, you are animal users! Damn it! Oh, God, spreading your filthy is."
Oh God, I'm
area.
infected.
Go ahead. You want to try to shoot me now, you piece of shit? Go ahead. Make headlines.
step
That
into a
told me a
pygmy.
fucking parade,
Hey, I'm
Edmund
walking
Miles, before I
here.
killed you.
Edmund step into a pygmy. Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What do you
Move
This
along,
back.
I
sir.
need 100 gold pieces.
I'm not gonna give you 100 gold pieces.
There's a clear foot mark on his face. Really, dude? Like, really? Dude, you're not gonna give me 100 for this?
The captain doesn't have to pay for your fetishist friend.
I didn't ask to be stepped on. I'm asking for 100 pieces. Plus, I would.
How about I give you 300 Emerald Isles?
Wait. 300 and what else?
Emerald
Wow.
Isles.
Oh,
The
an Emerald
currency
Isle.
of Emerald
Oh.
Isles.
Sure. Builds a little pull up. Greedily,
Edmund's gonna give him 3.
yeah, greedily the pygmy takes. Yes, that's a lot of money.
As soon as like he leaves the, as soon as he starts walking away, some other pygmies walk over. You got caught. That's
Yeah.
worthless around here.
Ah. He fades. No, but why'd you pay the pygmy again? 300 MLS? Got a
Yeah.
little lost in that sauce. No, why'd you pay it?
Oh, to get him away. He
Pygmy
wanted
leave.
money. Edmund's not gonna pay him 100 gold pieces, but he'll give him 300
Oh, because you
Emerald
stepped
Isles.
on it. Yeah.
A lot of people get paid for that.
You reach the Crimson Court. It has about 30, 40 plus floors. It is a massive building. It has several rods of iron chains junting from several different locations. It barbs itself in these chains across, and multiple chain links are painted red. There are large signs that read Crimson Court and its fashion and such. There's also signs that read entrance to Tr- Bambino Police Department, which works as the police department for all of Market District, or at least the central hub, because there are police departments in Cervantes and in Aristotle.
Edmund's
This
just
is
gonna walk into the
Mhm.
police department hub like he owns the place.
You notice as you walk in, like you own the place, there's metal detectors you have to walk through, and there's a new detector. There's an anima detector. The anima detector
Oh, son of a...
is sort of like a body X-ray screening, save for the fact it doesn't X-ray your body. It is X-raying through the skin to see genetics and organs.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Edmund's gonna look at the security guard. If I just give you my Anima ID, do I have to go through this?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't say yes, but the security guard looks lazily at you. Looks at that. There's no anima staff members here, are there?
Yes.
He
Let me see
starts
your let me see your ID.
typing loudly.
Edmund's gonna show him his ID and his badge and ask for Victor's ID and badge.
Fucking like you hear
Captain,
like
he
it
should have
just
been the
starts
one.
breathing
He
through his
should have
mouth.
been the one to take it out of my pocket. Why do I have to reach in there? Looks Victor making fit ups
Edmund's
as
going
the.
to reach into Victor's pocket
Ooh.
and just pull out his wallet.
The guy at the tape of
There is a
desk
picture
just
of
starts
you, and
breathing.
there is a picture of you and Victor standing side by side. Otherwise, you would
The
Is it
produce
in
guy's
your
his
pocket or
badge.
you just happy to
No.
see me?
You do produce his ID as normal.
guy starts loudly typing on this fucking desk.
Filthy Anima users.
Angrily
like-
types.
I
He
thought
starts like mouth breathing like.
No.
well,
The man of stature, the security guard, but he has a broad face, narrow set eyes, and he just looks at his job and he goes, yeah, well, no, you guys are registered as officers here, yeah. Uh, we have you as Anima users. You don't need to go through the scanner. Uh, that is a monthly
No.
routine. If it's been your first time since we installed it, then you have to. And
Everyone's
what if
gonna
I
like
don't
put
want
his.
to? Well, then you can't get in the office. Ooh.
Not according to the
Is that
fire
a
escape.
is that a dare?
Victor, please don't get us kicked out.
No, no,
Victor,
Captain. I would never get you kicked out. But I would take a
Never.
challenge about getting in here. Against his will.
Victor, I'm going through it.
Captain, you might come out sterile. What of our children?
Cringe.
You're. Edmund's gonna
I'm
put the. Edmund's gonna just start taking off all of his artifacts and his gun before he steps through normal procedure. Puts it
God
through like
damn,
the
you
little
are
conveyor
strapped.
belt.
the guy's like, oh yeah, that's why. Get to that scale.
No, 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 no. One of the security guards go, wow, you are strapped. What is this? He picks up the gambler by the hand, like barely by the
Stay
handle.
strapped to get clapped, Sun Tzu.
Be careful with that.
As
What
George
is it?
Washington.
It's a gun.
The security guard, the police officer, looks annoyed at you. Yes, but what kind of gun?
Oh, it's a artifact.
Never
It's
seen
a
something like this
revolver.
before. You know, it
Yeah,
kind
I
of
just
speaks to me. Like a lust for
please don't.
power that corrupts everyone.
That no, it doesn't.
No, you're right. He puts the gun down.
I was just fucking with you.
I was just
Oh.
fucking with you.
Believe it or not, that's actually my service weapon.
How the hell they let you register that hand cannon as a service weapon is beyond
That's
me.
against the books.
I
And this
paid for.
station,
I
we follow
wanted
the
enough. It was either this or that dinky little Cervantes 9mm, and I'm not carrying a 9mm. That's why I carry the 1911 for regular people and the Gambler for anima users.
3 world wars.
3 world wars!
We
Someone
didn't
yelled.
use
But
the Spire won 3 color wars with that thing. It's not going.
the way you said it. Oh no! It's opened the floodgates. The pygmies are trying to hold it back, but they are waterphobic. They just drown.
The color wars were common knowledge, right?
The prismatic wars, yes, they're one of the same. They are something I've known for people who have like a history of like 30 or 40 years ago. You're speaking to
God, is this the independent thought alarm going off?
The independent thought alarm. Edmund is clearly joking, by the way, about the Spire winning, about the gun.
the security guard just looks at you. Well, go through the scanner. Enough chit chat.
Edmund
Victor
goes to the
refuses
scanner.
to take the armor off. No. No. Well, we can't have the scan with your armor off now. It's gonna throw everything off. I don't care. I said I was gonna bitch and moan, and here I am. Hear me roar. Say Michael doesn't exist. I'll fuck him up too.
I'll throw hands with him too. Step up, idiot.
Well, then we can't have you enter the office. Captain, I'll find my way. I'll see you soon. And, Victor leaves.
You know, he's just gonna.
You know what?
You know what? You know
You
what?
know what? Never mind.
You know what? These nuts. Okay. Edmund, you walk through the anima scanner. As you do, you first put your like left or right foot through, and you feel the incredibly sharp fucking pain of thousands and thousands of tiny needles penetrating your left leg as you put your foot through the portal. It is
Edmund's just gonna
incredibly.
quickly bring it out. As soon. Holy shit! That is an intense pain.
Pain.
I didn't say to stop.
No, we need to walk through the whole thing, sir. No one's reported about pain. Maybe some nausea and some fatigue afterward, but we need you to walk through the whole thing.
What if I run through it?
No,
No, you have to
through
do
the device,
slowly.
sir.
Gotta do it slowly and sensual, okay? Gotta get every last inch.
All right.
Goddamn line. And you do have to pace yourself. You can't just run through it.
Edmund is going to like take. Edmund's gonna put his arm like through his duster and like bite down on the jacket arm of his duster and go through it.
Uh, you push through as hard as you can. I won't have you make a check, as the experience leaves you with half HP. It it peels you apart like a person, like a banana, an orange. Why I say orange?
Ed-
Well, you can peel an orange.
Edmund
We'll
is
go with
just
that.
going to fall to the ground afterwards, heavily breathing.
You are quite literally sizzling after the event. Like there's hot. You are physically hot. You realize that Dust and Ashes has been actively keeping itself active to keep you safe, but in retrospective, also harming you. Like any damage that was going to be lethal, she kept it to basically taking half HP. If it weren't for her, maybe you wouldn't take all that damage, but she definitely stepped in to try to stop as much as she could that could happen.
Never again. By the spire, never again.
We'll see you next month.
We'll see you next month. So,
Fuck you, that hurts.
oh, that is interesting. This is our first Anima user finally going through one.
Where did you get this from?
Yep, we'll spar.
Edmund is still on the ground trying to catch his breath.
Here, let's get him down and seat. Get you onto a bench, sit you down, and get some water into you. Here we go.
Where did you get that from?
You probably want to save your questions for your captain. You've been put through the scanner, and you're able to walk around the floor freely.
Congratulations, you're one of the good Anima users.
We are being diligent to make sure none of the bad Anima users sneak through our ranks and walk into the building. We have to keep a level of security and decorum. After all, if we let any sort of Anima user just waltz in here, and as he's monologuing, there's a quite literally fucking obvious prop trash can walking in the background, walking through everybody, and everyone seems to be fucking ignoring it.
Edmund's gonna make no clue that he knows that it's going on. He sees it, but he's not gonna make any. He's gonna.
Trash can deliberately does a wheelie on its like back rim side just before continuing forward, as if it never did it.
I'm going to slap Captain Delta next time I see him.
Can you do that after I get my pension?
No.
So you can see your captain
Damn.
on the upper floors.
Edmund's gonna.
Nondescript location on the upper floor.
Edmund's going to keep his stuff, but his body is like going through like a metamorphosis of hot and cold, just like from dust and ashes, keeping him warm to like his body temperature. It's just obvious. He's like going through hot flashes where he's just sweating profusely, and then he's just cold air coming out of his mouth.
You have certain parts of your ligaments with microwave burns, but there are like small parts of your fingertips creating frostbite.
Edmund is definitely going to go to see Captain Delta before he goes to the
In a
gym.
nondescript location on the upper floors to the office suite, we find Captain Delta in his office, glued to his chair like a good NPC. Pats his head.
Edmund, before he gets to the office, he's just gonna throw up in a trash can.
The pygmy, you managed to not grab a cash can, Tim, and before you vomit, a pygmy walks in. Hey, here you go. And lends you a trash can.
Edmund's gonna.
Bud.
I assume Edmund grabbed his stuff before he left, right? They gave him this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. They gave him access to his relics and artifacts. They wouldn't. The relic and artifact. Sorry,
Edmund
relics
is just
and
gonna
artifact, yeah.
walk through Captain Delta's door and stare him down. Or
Again, as
Lieutenant
it,
Dale.
you would have it the picture of the office PNG. He's on the right hand side, you're on the left hand side, and text appears, and he goes, Edmund, good to see you. I'm still working on finalizing the case that you brought in for Coca-Cola and gang.
What the fuck is at our security gate?
Uh,
Or Anima
Anima.
users?
Oh, you must have gone through the Anima detection system. Yes, we've had it recently installed since last week.
Where did you get it from?
The lower spire has been providing such equipment throughout the districts.
Spire. Damn it, of course it's the lowest spire. He's gonna like put his he's gonna show
We've had the
like
system here since the week after you left, and we've only started using it a week, the week that you returned. In terms of GM to player, that's what he's describing to you.
Edmund's going to show Delta his like burns and his frostbite and
Delta almost uncaringly just grabs you by the wrist and pulls your hand closer to his face to inspect. He doesn't have he only has a mask, but you can see he is taking a closer inspection of your injuries and goes, "What happened here?"
I went through the detector.
Well,
My
he lets go of your wrist.
my
It does say that you are an Anima user indeed. It'd be
my
good deterrent
anima
for other Anima users.
my anima uses my body temperature as a caveat. That's why I'm always in no matter the season, that's why I'm always in this heavy, thick clothing. That was an intense pain. I
Delta takes a seat behind his desk and nonchalantly looks up from the desk and goes, "I understand the process might have been painful, but I cannot lick your wounds or fix that. It has been done, and it is by mandate of the police commissioner that even registered Anima users must go through it every month, once."
I I know I told you that I wanted a uh, request with the Baron.
I'm working
I
on it.
have a theory about the Golden Harvest, which is why I wanted to talk to him directly.
Delta just shrugs his shoulder, like slumps his shoulders and goes, "Oh, Golden Harvest is a very, very touchy subject, Rookie. You cracked your first case, good. You did Nelcro District, that got you in the door too, good. But you can't be tackling things this high up on your pay grade. Your second case, look at me, exposing the secrets of the Spire. It doesn't work like
Edmund's
that."
going Edmund's going to shut the door behind
Well,
him and lock it.
it's assumed, yeah, it's assumed closed,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can lock it.
And he's going to sit. What I'm going to tell you, the less people that know about this, the better. The only reason I wanted to discuss it with the Baron is because he gave McKinley, Lance McKinley, a relic to help fight the entity in the Nelcro district. Ever since we destroyed that entity, the Golden Harvest has not been happening. That entity was somehow connected. Emmett's gonna like try to find the words. The Dumas family fought that entity before. They sealed it away in a phone in the Travail area, and it broke free. The reason has the news of people been randomly dying from that disease, like a disease going through the spire? Not the upper
Before,
spire, but the lower spire and the lower spire.
so none of you guys have really paid close attention to the news after the Nelgro district. What you would have to go looking for that information in record keeping on the Spyronet.
We the entity had corrupted people, and it had vessels all across the spire, all across Spire City, and I believe it had vessels in the spire itself. This is going off of Edmund's what Lance said when Edmund tried, or when he tried to look into the spire to see who was with All Eyes, and him just getting absolutely blasted when he was in the silver form.
Woof! Holy shit, it's been a while since I smoked some good weed. Jesus. Sorry. Got a little stoned as
But
fuck out there.
but
Say
that's
that
the
again?
basis for that.
Say that one
The
more time?
basis for Edmund saying that he believes that there were people in the spire connected
Mm-hmm.
to the entity is because when Lance McKinley went, or when Lance tried to look into it in the spire form, it rocked them in the silver form. And Lance told him that.
Nelsa just sits there, presumably nodding along. It's hard to read as he wears a full face mask. He'll have
But
his little film.
after that, I know Travail and the Spire weren't on good terms, but even then, it seemed like the Golden Harvest started to slowly not come around after that event. And it's my theory that that entity was connected in some way and it went deeper. I know that there's a rumor going around that the Baron is related to the Dumas family. That rumor, to me, is more credible considering that relic that the Baron gave us to use against the entity worked. And there's a reason why there was kind of spotty instances in our police report because we could not directly say words have power in Spiral City, in this city. That's why we couldn't directly say what was going on. We didn't want it to get in the wrong hands, and we didn't want anyone to get hurt from it. It's a heavy burden we all share.
I understand that a lot of this is credible from your police reports. You do have to understand that the higher-ups and I both agree without tangible proof and evidence, physical photos and documentary statements taken by eyewitness accounts other than Anima users present. These reports are not as tangible. When we have substantial evidence backed with police staff that are trained for this event and the staff able to understand the situation, then we will take the better account of observation. We have taken all of what you've recorded and provided to the market district in terms of the Nelcro incident. It has been reviewed and determined that it is an isolated anima incident that has been contained. I'll need you to continue to focus your work in the Hammer District, maintaining the anima presence on your patrols.
Error District?
No, Market District. Sorry.
You
Your
said
patrol.
Hammer.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I meant in the Market District. You continue your patrol within the Market District. We're finishing our processing, and we'll have our due time with the criminal system to prosecute the anima users you brought in. Once that's done, you'll be allowed to go on your next case. Is there anything else you need, Edmund?
That anima scanner doesn't happen to work on malachite, does it?
Malachite?
Malachite? What is it
Malachite,
called?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
malachite.
Huh?
So
Magicite?
magicite. That's what I meant. Magicite.
The scanner work with magicite? Well, I don't know. We hadn't had a test of it. No one carries magicite equipment with them.
She doesn't work on pygmies?
What?
Edmund's gonna smile. Edmund's gonna smile. Well, unfortunately, anima. No wonder it hurts so much. Magicite and the stuff that anima people draw their power from are the same.
Oh, you're asking if the device is made of magicite. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's lower spire design. Maybe. It hooks up to the walls here, though, with our electricity, so it's powered by that somehow.
Probably
The,
powered by.
yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know the logistics. They had an electrician a whole week in here installing it, so it's pretty complicated. They assured the staff and I that it was working, but we didn't have any positive anima users within our staff, so no one to test it
Oh,
on.
oh, it works. Here's the issue. If it runs on magicite, the machine's going to overload. If an anima user is smart enough, it could pump most of its anima power into that machine and break it.
Takes out his black book and begins to take notes. Overload energy with anima power, you said.
A little frowny face.
Because anima power and magicite are pretty much the same thing.
And
It
where do
was
you
what
draw
was
this
going
you draw this from the Nelcro district.
correct.
Speculation.
And the fact that the oh god,
Mm.
when the stylish imps was attacked, there was machines made of magicite and
Powered by it, not made
powered
of it.
powered by magicite, and nothing we did with our anima attacks could hurt it. We even fought magicite weapon things with powered by magicite at the Nelcro district, and well,
An archaeologist had a fucking magicite powered
basically,
shotgun.
basically what was happening is every anima user who was rounded up, we couldn't get evidence because Lance destroyed the facility.
Bullshit!
And he's going to say that, by the way.
That's fine.
Oh, fuck you for throwing me underneath that bus, Evie. I swear to
It's not a
God.
bus, it's a train. Buckle up, line. It's going
Choo
express.
choo.
uh, but
The trash
the
can enters the room.
the anima users that you sent, that the Marquis sent to the market district.
The trash can enters the room that sits next to you.
Hi, Victor.
Victor transforms. Hello, Captain. Delta sits startled. What the? Where the hell did you come from? I
He didn't want to go
swear.
through the machine after seeing what happened to me.
No, he speaks up in his his dog, gray dog armor. I swear, Captain, it's like every time I turn into one of those prop things, everyone just around me gets stupid. Can't explain it. Did I miss anything interesting?
Not really. We're going over the how the anima users that were sent to the market district were used to power magicite weaponry.
Oh, my favorite bedtime story. I'll turn to the mutant protagonist now.
Turns into Lance.
Oh.
But yeah, if I was to go down there and look at the machine, I might be able to overpower my anima power.
Mm.
just by pumping the raw energy into it.
Good to know. Well, is there anything else I can help you with, Edmund and Victor?
Gym open?
It is. It's 24/7. He
Okay,
gives you
I
the
was looking for
location.
someone. I was looking for someone to spar with, and
You might find a
well,
willing
someone.
participant or two, especially being an anima user, maybe someone willing to try to take you down a notch.
You would, Lieutenant. You wouldn't be happen to familiar with the spectacular bastard Johnny Ma.
Oh, roll me a D100 for fame.
Shit. Damn.
Nope, never heard of the man.
Ah, okay. In your little book, I want you to write down something. Go in the spiral net and watch the Gridiron Bandit. Just look up the Gridiron Bandit, and then look up after that the spectacular Johnny Miles.
Oh, why you giving me homework after work, man? I just was.
Not the spectacular Johnny Miles versus the Beast
Does this have
Bastard
any
West Bay.
pertain to any active cases? No, it doesn't. He interrupts you before you
Yes, it
say
does,
anything.
because that's how I kicked the. He's gonna walk away.
He looks it
Your
up
fighting
anyway.
style's useless.
Victor transforms into a chair again that gets off a chair and walks away with you.
Why are you in it? You could just be your normal self.
And ruin my fun, no. Hey, look, a chair! Pygmy gets on top of it. Last
Yeah,
time!
people are gonna try to.
No, a pygmy, not a person. Oh, look, a chair! Pygmy catches up and tries to sit on, Victor. Hey! Fuck me! Kicks the pygmy away.
If I piss, I sit.
Mm.
You find yourself to the police department gym. Here are a couple of people, male, female, training in different various training equipment. Most of which we normal to us as people that we would casually see. And then some more eccentric ones like a full body massage workout machine? Question mark. A
Fuzzy
stair pedal,
dumbbells.
a stair pedal with like barbells equipped to it or something. It's just outlandishly questionable what you're actually working out there.
Edmund is going to go and change it like full gridiron because that's basically his gym gear, and walk out.
Fucking someone would shout from the fucking distance. Nice cosplay over there, nerd.
Nice cock, nerd.
Nice cock.
No
Edmund's going to.
cosplay.
You transform it from police officer Edmund to the Gridiron Bandit in disguise.
Oh no, he's not gonna. He's not gonna keep the bandana on. He's gonna take the bandana off. I like to
Oh,
imagine that when he has the bandana on, it's the Gridiron Bandit, but when he takes it off,
It's
the
just regular
fucking Clark
Miles.
Kent. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright, you make your way to the stage wearing your stage uniform. And, to your surprise, when asking around for several people to role fight, make a charisma check for me.
the role play. No, he wants to fight.
Not role play, I mean, I need you to roll your charisma check to see if you can get someone interested in fighting you.
I'll be right back.
No, no, no,
Damn.
hit the button on your character sheet.
Button on my character sheet.
Yeah, so when you open your character sheet, oh, you didn't get a chance to change it.
Oh,
Right, you need to change it. Hit edit mode. You change the edit. Well, you've already edited it previously. I see some stuff already changed. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You just hit this. Let's see. So a 10 is what I'm counting. When you roll the 10, you're able to convince the guy. What again?
He just wants someone to spar, like fight with.
Oh, spar. You do
Spar
end
with.
up convincing a guy to spar with you. You know what? Sure, small fry. He stands a little taller than you. I'll take you on.
He wants to.
Officer Walowski. We'll put you a little
Ah,
ringer.
Captain Miles. Nice to meet you.
Ding, ding, motherfucker.
Immediately, Edmund's gonna go into the spectacular way.
Well, why he
There is
getting low
no.
to the, why is he getting low to the ground like that? Hold on a second. He's taking this seriously.
Just a prank, Jerome, just a prank.
He gets into the marketplace police department fighting style. That's the best way I can put it. He gets into his fighting style. So you're gonna swing with your fighting style. You're both gonna swing at the same time. Your accuracy is considered half of your speed dice. You are an anima user, so you get your uh, dexterity. So it's half your dexterity dice, but you're an anima user, you get half your speed dice. So that's just a flat value. You don't roll it. It's I think you have a 12 in speed.
I
What?
have a, I believe, 10 in speed. Let's see. Yeah, 10 in speed, 10 in dex.
Okay.
I have it on my actual character sheet. Everything.
Yeah, marker please. Yeah, I believe you. I absolutely believe you, dude. Go ahead and if you say 10 for your speed, and what was the other one?
Uh, 10. 10 and 10.
Oh, 10 and 10? Yeah, so you'd be half of that. It's just 10. Yeah, it's just flat 10. All right, you do manage to go first because there's no way he's beaten that as a typical initiative as a human. You are faster than him with just your advantage of being an anima user.
Emmons not going to try to kill this man, so he's gonna ping him with one. Or
You can choose the level of how much you want to put into it.
oh, is that what that is?
Yes, it's your mastery, but you can still apply your exhaustion tokens differently. That's something you can differently apply. I can't add both of them at the one thing. It'd be a lot very jarring.
Okay, okay. Now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's just gonna go full journeyman. And
Oh
then
my
so
God,
that's
I'm gonna take a light tap,
4.
full journeyman.
And
What is this
he's
school?
only gonna
Sorry,
school welcome to the School of Hard Knocks with Edmund Miles. We're gonna teach you why
fucking
we're
eat
gonna teach
shit
you
and die.
he's only gonna use one exhaustion token. Or one exhaustion, so he's gonna put 2.
Okay, so he's putting.
Actually
Go ahead.
actually no. He's gonna look at him. Uh I hope you don't mind. I need to practice my fighting style real quick, so hopefully I don't hit you. I'm gonna try not to hit you.
Oh, that'd piss off somebody who's trying to fight. Go ahead. Spend your decision. You started this fight with yourself in the fighting style. So you have two decisions, a movement, and a reaction. You are
Uh,
considered close enough to throw fists that you don't have to move.
he's going to.
And just imagine yourselves in a boxing ring.
Oh, sure. No, he's gonna do full mastery, but only one exhaustion. So this -2. Damn.
26 for accuracy, which hits, and you land 12 points of damage. Uh, our human friend over here, not getting hit by anima power. Uh, takes a pretty good hit from you and still standing pretty strong. He takes 2 exhaustion tokens from you as he gets hit not for damage, but to wear his fatigue down. He doesn't notice it just yet. Edmund, you still have a decision.
He's gonna do the same thing again.
All right.
Same.
So are these strikes? Are they locks? What's happening?
No, they're strikes. He's gonna like do a 1-2 combo, both hitting each side of the rib. Damn.
An 11 is a hit, 'cause there's no way he's faster than that. A 14 is damage roll. As you manage another successful hit on him. How much exhaustion did you put on him?
He's now at 4.
Okay. And you're at 2. As he's coughing badly. Damn. Okay. Uh, he spent the only decision to try to swing at you. A desperate bid to hit you. Oh, my mackerel failed. Hold on, let me fix my baby. Hits it with the wrench repeatedly. Why aren't you fixed? I did the right robotic repercussion.
Damn,
Oh,
I didn't know Roll20 took exhaustion tokens.
damn. I'm trying to do the cool thing.
Did you close the bracket? Doesn't look like you closed it.
No, it doesn't make sense. I definitely closed it. Trust me. Oh no. It's not. It is not closed properly.
I got you. I got you. Shouldn't have said anything, but I got you.
Yeah. He lands the desperate hit of 16 and lands you not with that damage. Trust me, it's 17, but that damage is halved, and he's foregoing that damage entirely to put you into well, he can't put you in a leg lock. No, he does half damage. He's attempting to stun you for half damage, so you take 7 points of damage.
Does that go over my
Sorry,
defense?
17. No, sorry, he rolled a 17. What's the division of 17?
It would be
I have my calculator out
17,
there.
8.5.
Yeah, so round down to 8. He deals 8 points of damage to you, attempting to stun you with a kick.
Does that go over my defense?
8 damage? No, it's hitting your defense value.
Alright, then I take nothing.
Yeah, you are an anima user. Kind of special. As you are a lot more sturdier than a regular person, as he puts all of it to that kick. He does force you to make a rank check against his initiative roll. So I
Oh,
have his
that's being
value.
failed.
Let's see if you roll. You're gonna make a strength check.
Oh!
Is that a 4 to the 4? Wow. Look at that, chat. Look at it and embrace it, chat. It is an 8. Good
Wow.
googly moogly. That's our first crit.
I also crit a few times today, remember?
Oh, on the
Like
new roller?
twice.
On the new roller?
Yeah.
Okay, then hey,
Yeah,
well,
let's
it's
go.
Edmund first roll crits. Yeah. Now, Edmund, you're able to with this strength check, you're able to withstand being stunned from the kick. You hold your ground, and the reeling
Oh.
kick would have put someone else on the ground. Maybe even you at some other point, but right now, that's not the case.
Man, I haven't been hit that hard since my.
Oh,
Since,
oh my
I haven't
god.
been. I haven't been hit that hard since Lance McKaylee.
This is your finisher round. Just to sake for brevity, I know I'm not gonna let you get a chance to play around with this guy. You're basically done with him, but
Yeah.
in the second round, you can see he's still struggling to breathe. How do you want to finish this?
He's gonna open up a conversation and ask him if he wants to tap.
Oh, fuck. I'd hit you if I could. And yeah, I'll tap. A bigger, more
Edmund is going
jockier
to.
guy steps in the ring. I'll take you on. Me eat number for breakfast. Me smart like that. Me beat you.
Are you an officer?
I have to be an officer for this gym?
Yes.
We just let Loose Gun Larry here so he can train.
Oh.
He's a rather
Well,
tall dude. He's like, he's more tall and scrawny than worked out. But he looked like he's working on his way to become a muscular jack. I'll
what are
take
you,
you on.
what are you training for, buddy?
Ballerina.
I'll be right back.
And we won't
I'll.
have you roll for the fight, but we'll just have it that you fought. You continue to try to train within some of the staff. You fight a couple other officers who want to try to fight anima users, but the result kind of ends the same way, Ed. I mean, even as a base regular anima user, not using any of your powers, you're kind of put in a different location than them. Oh, also you leveled up before this, but we'll have you do it later.
Yay.
All the training you did here gains you one skill point in the McKinley fighting. No, sorry, McKinley.
The McKinley fighting style.
No, the spectacular way. It gains you one skill point in the spectacular way. If there isn't any denotion on your skill rank, then you just have one out of. And then in the Discord, there is a growth system to it. How much you will need in order to grow to the next level, etc.
Well, he's journeyman, so I think it's. I think it's locked by a quest.
No, Journeyman must gain. Journeyman to Expert is 15 experience points. It's right there.
I thought it was different for, because it's not. It's a specific fighting
You
style
still,
toward Ed.
yeah,
To
yeah, you
Edmund.
still need to get the experience points though.
Okay.
Yeah, you unlock the event, the chance to unlock the event. It's sort of a pseudo mission on its own that you get to do. But yeah, you gain 1 out of 15.
Huh. Edmund's gonna be out of breath. And just after all of that, finally clear his own exhaustion.
The entire time Victor would have been like half half like half working out and half just like, yeah, you got this. He's lifting weights that are not heavy at all. They're very light. Running in not even running, just standing on the sides of the treadmill, letting it pass over his feet.
Hmm.
We're done here, Captain.
Yeah, I believe so. He's gonna look around.
There's no one here right now for a challenge left. Anyone worth
No,
fighting has already given you a shot.
he's gonna. All right. Now, if you see a pamphlet by somebody named Johnny Miles teaching you a fighting style, please, for the love of the spire, do not take it.
And they'll keep that in mind as we pull Edmund Victor out of the gym. What other things do you want Edmund to get done? This would have taken you into your afternoon, Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Uh,
If you took a while to travel here and then you trained.
well, I guess Edmund is going, while he's here, he's going to use his resources, to, call the Trail Police Department.
I'm tired of you calling. The next time you call, I'm going to block the number. You're harassing me. Hangs up. No. But
Trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
as you step out of the Crimson Court, Victor haphazard walks around and looks around the people as Edmund, you pull out your cellular phone and flip it and start to call the Travail Police hotline.
Actually, scratch that. Edmund's going to try to come find out recent events because he's behind. He's like 2 months behind on news. He normally gets his news from Green Tea. That's why he's there.
Green tea filling you are,
Bless you.
There you
whoa,
Bless you.
I mean, he'll still get on the
trooper.
box net, but
Uh, sure. You can either go to the Boxnet or find a local newsstand to get information.
oh, he's going to the box net. He trusts the box net more.
You pull out your cell phone and look into the Boxnet. One decision worth of time is going to be like 30 minutes of you just standing there looking through your phone and Victor going, "Why are we standing here? Why are we here? We're outside the police department. Why?"
Bored.
Yeah, exactly. What exactly in the Boxnet are you looking into?
He's basically just trying to catch up on news.
The word is ambiguous. Recent. What exactly recent?
Recent news. Like headlines, like major headlines.
Okay, of that the recent time right now, it'd be like, um, conversations about, the shortages within the golden harvest, the lack thereof having them, uh, how certain like how certain sports, like blood sports, Blood Bowl and, Blitzball are being phased out eventually, because if the golden harvest can't continue, then the stadiums can't be
No
continued held
kids
open.
ball.
So it's a lot of grim news regarding the current status in certain location in each district. In broad strokes, Anima users are reporting in their own like blog section, and in this blog section, it would read just how difficult Anima users are having it across the sectors. Those that are hiding in the Market District, Gridiron, Caribbean, Travail, West and East Bay. Hell, there are even
West Bay
some
has access to the box net?
There are some claiming to be even from the upper spire, but even the moderators don't tolerate that level of trolling without verifying their status. With a, I look down sadly, with a verified check mark.
Ew. What in the crap? Game Night, what are you doing out here?
I had to do what I had to do.
I forget, what's Game Night's character name again?
Ace Hotshot.
Ace Hotshot.
Yeah,
Ace, what are you doing out here?
he'd be one of the moderators.
He owns it.
And moderators, yeah.
Uh,
By the way, it
he's
marks
going to...
2 misses of Gold Harvest.
Shit.
This would be the 3rd one miss coming up if it gets missed again.
Edmund's gonna make his way home.
Oh, no, yeah, as you're making your way home, as before you closed your phone, you found an article to read later regarding, uh, a very scandalous image that just came up before you left. Blurred images of what appears to be some sort of anti-anima mech suit being deployed. Victor follows you. Are we taking a cab or are we walking back?
We're taking a cab. I've got to make another anima post.
Ah,
I gotta update my Instagram.
always spending more time on other things than me, Captain.
I mean, it's either I do this or we go to the farm.
The farm?
Not the fun farm.
I'm not following. The cab gets
We get turned
hailed.
into magicite.
Oh. You guys step into the cab, and you're offered to be taken to, the Sauntering Stallion, paid by the Gridiron Police. Sorry, the Marketplace Police Department. It takes you again about 2.5 hours, taking you to the late afternoon to evening. On your drive there, you said you wanted to do something?
Yeah, Edmund is going to think about what he wants to write on the same vein as what was going on in the market district with anima users. He's going to pretty much spend. I assume, are we into Sunday or are we into Monday with everyone?
It's Saturday late afternoon.
Okay, so everyone hasn't been to Sunday yet.
No.
Okay. He's just going to spend the rest of the day, just even into the late evening, to make a post about how he reported on the market district stuff. Um, and he's just going to pretty much try to rally the anima users to.
What? Wait, so admin makes a post regarding what?
He's going to try to rally the anima users into trying to stay positive, trying to. It's going to be hard now, but he knows that, especially the users in Travail is becoming better with Mayor Flame Wrath. He knows that for a fact. Even though the Golden Harvest, it might be hard with the Golden Harvest, anima users still need to stick together and they still need to make attempts to prove to the districts that not all anima users are bad apples. And also, on top of this, toward the end, warn anima users about that anima detection thing that's in the Crimson Court. And just basically go in detail about the intense pain that he faced and how these things are very cruel to anima users. The registration should have been enough. Um, the registration should have been enough. We're already treated like second class citizens. These machines are going too far, but we cannot become violent in our actions to stand up against the districts for rights for anima users, because they will just double down on these systems.
Message is typed in a. And Victor's idly looking over his shoulder, looking at the driver, following you about rallying about the post, and goes, "Well, I hope it works. It is interesting."
Oh, he's going to continue to write it, and like again when he gets to the Sauntering Stallion too, he's just going to like walk in text and just
Ah,
spend like the afternoon into the evening just writing this. Like it's going to be the same amount
damn.
of detail as the original post, as he went into with well, the same quality basically as what he did originally with the market district lockdown.
Yeah, and we will cap you there, as we'll leave you making a really good speech on the box now. We'll take our time towards Falcone and wrap up with Lance.
Uh,
I will be right back myself.
I can wait till tomorrow to do my stuff for Lance.
Okay.
I'm sorry for taking so long, guys.
No
Uh,
Don't
reason
don't
apologies.
worry. I took like the first 2 hours of the session.
I apologize for not keeping pacing on strike. Princess Anne kind of needs time, so I apologize for that.
Horror needs him to bake properly.
Because like I've been trying to walk on my sleep schedule, and like I'm trying to cap myself at 2 o'clock. That's all.
Well, yeah, no, if it needs to stop here, we can stop here. And I'm,
No, no, I don't want to.
Falcone,
I don't want to stop.
Taylor, do you want to continue?
Oh, we can stop here and just pick it up with Lion and I tomorrow.
I can do that.
Yeah. Usual time cadence with you, or you want to do it all, y'all?
No, usual time is fine.
Gotcha. I apologize, gentlemen.
No need to apologize. Good, state your boundaries and what you feel, and closed mouths don't get fed, as they say. I do hope you guys enjoy the mackerels, and I will be working on those more and making them look nicer and stuff. I hope they do in, enjoy increase the enjoyment of the sessions. Um, Anything you guys want to share or comment for today's sessions? I'm sorry that it was a pretty invested in Cymric over here.
Yeah, it's ghost fuckery, dude. It's like I always like the idea that Princess Anne Hotel dissolves its own like solo kind of session thing. It's just a lot that's going on in that fucking place.
On the bright side, Simon does not have a ring piercing.
What?
Okay. No,
Hold on. Uh, don't just keep going. I'll share why I mentioned that in a second. Keep going.
well, no, I don't know if my internet's gonna drop or not. This weather storm has also been fucking with me the entire time.
There we go.
Oh, that new fun of just when I saw that like the thumbnail for it, I was like, oh, Loon's gonna be happy to see that. You know, did they give like any information like if it's a sequel, prequel?
Since
Ooh.
it comes out on May 16th.
Oh, where'd you post it in our chat? Okay,
Oh,
I finally loaded
yeah.
in.
Imagine you pissed off Death so much it wants to kill you and your fucking family.
Well, I mean, death comes for us all, but Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Well, I
What
really
is the?
appreciate everyone's time today. I do. Sorry, go ahead, Line.
No, no, no. I was used to make a comment about the movie, but never mind. Like,
No,
That's a
you're
good
fine.
session. The,
And a Holocaust survivor.
And I'll be ending my stream, but I'll stay in the voice call. I'm gonna be doing some. Kalis, if I can chat with you while we end, after everything, I need to talk about BattleTech stuff. But for the most
Oh.
part, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll chat with you all later. Thank you, stream, for tuning in. And this was more of a housekeeping stream, so and here we go, housekeeping inside Princess Anne Hotel. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and have a great night.